Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach Studio. Save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia way. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Yeah, hello and welcome to the KVJ show. Happy Monday. How y'all doing here?
He's back.
Yeah, I am back in the saddle again.
With a fresh-looking haircut.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of new things going on.
Got a tan, looking like a tasty sneak.
Yeah, that vacation was good to me.
Good.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
You look like you're in your 30s.
Thank you. I feel like I'm in my 30s. I act like I'm in my 30s.
You act like you're in your 20s.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm not even that advanced.
And I'm not throwing stones.
No, it's
because,
it's true, honestly.
Well, you act like you're in your 20s.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, no, I get it. Hey, it's good to be young, right?
Yes.
Look at us. Here we go. I missed you guys. Good to be back in here today.
How was your little vacation?
It was nice. You know, we have done this second time I kind of did this where we just stay around and do stuff here, because by the time you don't buy gas or airline tickets and hotel and all that kind of stuff, boy, South Florida's fun. There's a lot of good stuff to do. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, so we just kind of kicked it around. You know, it was kind of fun, too, because it was Wednesday at 11 a.m. and I had my first drink. And it's because you look around and people just look at you like you're just so irresponsible and like, what's wrong with this guy? He's got problems.
I'm in my 20s.
He clearly does not have it together.
I know that judgment. I tried to order a cocktail at Cheesecake Factory at 8 o'clock in the morning. I guess they didn't serve it that early, and there was a lot of judgment.
Oh, I was with you.
Yeah, there's a lot of judgment.
Yeah, it was a memorial breakfast. And he was like, I need a drink. And I was like, me too. Sorry.
Yeah, so we just did that, kind of hung around, kicked around to different places, did some fun stuff like your old Drive Shack, and did a little bit of bowling. You know, they trick out some of those bowling alleys.
Nice.
Went to the Bolero. They'd fix that place up in Boca.
Was there a long wait for Drive Shack?
No, and that's the great thing about this is we went on Thursday afternoon, and normally when you go there on the weekend, you can't even get in. You're waiting. You go there on a Thursday afternoon, there was like 10 people there.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's great. It's almost like you get South Florida to yourself.
So to take a vacation day and enjoy all that stuff is smart.
Yeah.
You save your time.
I loved it, yeah. And we're day dwellers. We go out, and then when the sun goes down, we go running home and hide. So
okay, well, yeah. I'm a creature of the night, so we balance each other out.
Yeah, you go prowling late, huh? So it was good. So just kind of kicked around and got to see some people while we were out. So, but it is good to be back. We got a ton of stuff we're going to be covering here today. Also kicking out the $1,000 for it. Just throwing that out there. We got some more cash codes on the way. So hang in tight. It is the Monday KVJ show with everybody back.
Dirt of the day, it's the KVJ. Dirt of the day, Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, I don't know what's going on over at Brittany's house. It's been a little messy. We told you last week about how she and her housekeeper got into an altercation over these dogs. Now, apparently, everybody is saying these dogs were sick, and the housekeeper was concerned and brought them to a vet. But Brittany was all upset because she believed that the housekeeper was sending pictures of the dogs to her dad. And at one point, we had even heard that Brittany had hit the housekeeper. I don't know how all that is playing out. Apparently, the housekeeper no longer works for Brittany, but the dogs are back at her house. So she was posing on social media with the dogs, and there's probably not going to be any pictures of her posing with the housekeeper.
Isn't that one of those moments where you wish the dogs could talk?
Yes, absolutely, because the housekeeper was saying that the dogs were being neglected and they were sick, and I think that's what the dad was saying, and then Brittany was arguing with that, and who knows where the truth is. It's just, drama with that family.
She got a lot going on.
She does. I don't know if you saw the happy news, but Kylie Jenner is pregnant.
Okay,
Oh, she and Travis Scott.
I love Kevin's fake enthusiasm.
yeah. I'm not really enthused, but
He tried. So that's the best he's got.
Yes. They're expecting their second child. They already have a little girl named Stormy. And finally, here, DaBaby. Oh my gosh. He's addressing the response to his rant at Rolling Loud and calling his haters crybabies. I don't know if he gets how to apologize.
yeah. I don't think he has the right people in his ear. And, him doubling down and now tripling down on his comments that, haven't been well received. And there's just too many sponsors and big money things that, corporations and your Spotify and places like that, they're just not going to. And the more you keep insisting that you were right and you want to take the fight, if you
call people crybabies.
Yeah, if you roll over and say, hey, look, I messed up and go that route, then yeah, the corporations will let you back in. But when you double down and say that, hey, my rhetoric and my homophobic rant was the right path, then people say, well, we're not going to accept that.
I mean, his fans might still be sticking with him. That doesn't matter.
Well, it depends upon, what fans you're talking about. And you've probably got the fans that are just so blinded. We see that with the celebrities. They're so blinded, whatever they say or do in a homophobic rant, yeah, I'm right behind you. But my daughter is one of those people where she loves hip hop and she loved DaBaby, and she's to that point where she even noticed, she's like, wow, they're playing a DaBaby song someplace, and she's not into that because she doesn't stand for any of that kind of stuff. So she's kind of more, hey, if you're cool and you're on, I'll be there. But when you do a homophobic rant at Rolling Loud, I'm not going to be in. And so he's still going to lose a lot of those mid-range fans. And the fans he's going to keep who are backing him, you probably don't want those people following you anyway.
Whoever is around him, though, telling him that this is the way to handle this, man, talk about bad advice.
Yeah, it's really a bad move. He's been canceled from many big performances, and him doing this, I'm sure every executive is aware, and they said he's not going to learn. And the more he doubles down, triples down, it's going to cost him millions of dollars. I know he's already made a lot, but dude, why throw it away?
And yeah, he was on Hot 97. And I guess after he said about the crybabies, he sang a song called Crybaby.
Yeah, and people should step up to Hot 97 and be like, shame on you.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Mm-hmm. All right, those cash codes, cool thing where you can actually download our app and listen up for some easy free money. That is going on. So if you're listening to us from an outlet and you're getting static still, download that app and you won't. And then the cool thing is we'll give you one of those cash codes coming up at 7 a.m. You can enter that into the app and you can win some easy money coming up.
Want to watch The KVJ Show? YouTube.com. Search KVJ Show, subscribe. The KVJ Show will be back in minutes on 97.9 WRMF.
Hey, if there was ever a time in life you felt like, hey, you deserve to be gifted some goodness like, a 2021 BMW X5 and your share of over $25,000 free play. Hi, it's Nikki for Seminole Casino Coconut Creek, and that is what's up for grabs this month. August 29th at Coco, the 2021 BMW X5 is going to be given away to you. Come on, get down and play. That's how you get in the running for it. Now, if you don't play, you're definitely not going to win. But if you play, you just might win. So get on down to Coco, where you can play live poker. Join South Florida's locals for 23 tables of live action and tournament poker, including this month's Run Good Poker Series All-Star Comeback Tour, powered by Poker Go. It's August 23rd to the 29th at Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek. And if you are new to gaming, you must have the wild card. Just stop by the Players Club at Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek, like the second you get there, so you don't miss out on all the rewards and benefits and up to $200 in free play. Learn more at CasinoCoco.com.
At Lamps Plus, we believe your home should be a celebration of you. As the nation's largest lighting retailer, Lamps Plus offers an incredible selection of lighting, furniture, and home decor that are sure to bring out your unique style. We help customers just like you every day beautify their indoor and outdoor spaces, and at the flip of a switch, see their home in a whole new light. Because if you can dream it, you should have it. There are infinite possibilities to bring your home to life at Lamps Plus, including custom order on-demand pieces that match your personal taste and color preference. Select from over 50,000 styles from top designer brands, including Cal Lighting, offering table lamps, floor lamps, and chandeliers that add a fresh style to any room in your home. And now, Lamps Plus offers free shipping on all orders. Yep, free. For the latest sale and up to 50% off select designs, go to lampsplus.com/979 now. That's lampsplus.com/979 for up to 50% off. Shop Lamps Plus and let yourself shine.
Hey everybody, Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage and Rocket Companies. Last year we saw historically low mortgage interest rates. In fact, over 1 million homeowners took advantage of refinancing or buying a new home with Rocket Mortgage. What you may not know is that interest rates are already starting to increase again, and it's likely that trend is only going to continue. Our team of experts is standing by to help you save before rates go up. With an official mortgage review from Rocket Mortgage, you'll see just how much money you could save by making a move right now. Don't look back over these next few weeks and wish that you had taken action. You could save hundreds on your mortgage payments or pay off your home loan earlier than planned. You could even take cash out of your home to pay off high-interest debt, complete home repairs, or bulk up on an emergency fund. When you want to secure a low rate, Rocket can. Call 833-8ROCKET or visit rocketmortgage.com.
Rocket. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
Fall is just around the corner. Lowe's has what you need to change with the season. Like our new lower prices on select bagged mulch starting at $2.88 per bag. And American Gourmet 3-burner gas grills was $149, now $129. Fall together with Lowe's this Labor Day, in-store and online. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility. While supplies last, selection and product availability varies by location. Valid 8/19 through 9/8, U.S. only. Mulch offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
We are compassionate. We are community. We are your neighbors. We are always innovating. We are dedicated to making South Florida healthier. We are healthcare that cares. We are Baptist Health. To learn more about Boca Raton Regional Hospital and Bethesda Hospital East and West, visit baptisthealth.net/Palm Beach County.
Introducing the FPL Energy Manager, a new way to take control of your energy use and your bill. You can monitor, analyze, even simulate your energy use and save. Find savings to sing about at fpl.com/take control.
Burgers, Blues, and Brews is happening on Saturday, August 28th at Tradition Square in Port St. Lucie. Enjoy a variety of delicious burgers, cold beer, and incredible blues music featuring the nation's #1 Blues Brothers tribute act. Burgers, Blues, and Brews starts at 3 o'clock on Saturday, August 28th with blues music by Deadbeat Daddies, followed by the headliner, Jake and Elwood Blues Review. To learn more about Tradition's Burgers, Blues, and Brews, visit traditionfl.com.
Windows and doors from B&T just make you feel safe. Not only do they look good and, of course, they sound amazing, but now that we're in the heart of hurricane season, you're looking at the TV and there's so many storms brewing. It gives you a sense of peace when you know you have those B&T windows and doors in your home.
Yeah, I finally got my 2 doors. I had to finish up the house, and they look good. It's already made the house a lot more quiet, so you can just tell how secure and how sound these doors are.
At B&T, they only use custom PGT windows and doors, and PGT is just the best-selling window and door on the market. So you got B&T, the best installers, and then you got PGT, the best product. You can't go wrong. Go online today, bntwindowsanddoors.com.
Move into your new dream home without leaving your old one. When you hire the professionals as CertaPro painters, painting is the perfect way to renew and refresh the home you love. You can trust the proven experts at CertaPro painters to handle every detail, worry-free from start to finish. Painting inside or out, you deserve service you can count on. Get your project started today with a free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated. License information available at Certapro.com.
Hey, Gracie, did the guys go to lunch without me?
Yeah, they went to Bud's Chicken and Seafood to get the lunch bunch.
Buds!
They don't invite you because you make those weird sounds.
I love Buds.
Taste Buds. Taste the difference.
From virus and antibody testing to vaccination, the healthcare professionals at MD Now are here to help with all of your COVID-19 related testing and prevention needs so you can return to normal life now with peace of mind. Simply visit mdnow.com to learn more and find the clinic nearest you and walk in today.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. I'm always loving talking about Dunkin'. They got delicious deals going on. And for you pumpkin lovers, oh yeah, try the new pumpkin cream cold brew. It's smooth, it's bold, it's cold brew topped with a very, very cool pumpkin cream. You also got the pumpkin spice signature latte, the rich espresso, and you can sip into the fall with $3 medium pumpkin cream cold brew or pumpkin spice latte. Go to Dunkin' today. This is Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
If you're involved in a legal dispute, call me, Glenn Levine, a board-certified civil trial lawyer at the law offices of Anajar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. And take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Check out KVJ TV on YouTube or just log on to kvjshow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What are you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
You ever wake up and just have a song in your head? You have no idea why. I have not heard this song in so long, and I woke up to this in my head. Ooh, I want to make you sweat till you can't sweat no more.
That's the Florida weather singing to you.
I haven't heard that song in so long, and it was just booming in my head this morning, which makes me think, did I dream that? Was that in my dream? And then when I woke up subconsciously, it makes me want to sing that. And
get rum drinks.
Well, what makes a song just pop in your head out of the blue when you haven't heard it in a billion years? I mean, that's an old school song. Can't remember the last time I played it.
Yeah.
And that's my cut. I do like it. It makes me think, oh, man, gotta download that song, Bird.
It's a little South Florida tune.
Makes me want to dance.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Makes me think of a crush I used to have named Christy. I remember she was at a birthday party. That song came on, and she was doing the limbo, underneath the limbo dance thingy, and it was...
Oh, flexible Christy.
It was pretty awesome. Song stays with me.
Look at that girl. She's pretty flexible.
Oh, you want to make me sweat. I don't know why that song's in my head. Do you guys ever get that?
Not with that song.
Not with that song, but a random song out of the blue from your sleep.
Sure, yeah.
All right. Well, what you're talking about is triggers, and
Trigger.
songs trigger things. Sometimes smells trigger a song, or sometimes vice versa. It's all tied together in our psyche.
It's just weird how it happens in your dreams. The things we don't know about that.
What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, last week when you were out for a couple of days, we, of course, had to play a round of Name That Nut.
Okay, all right.
And we switched it up a little bit, Kev. So instead of just putting like pecans or walnuts in the blower, we filled up a leaf blower with anything that had nut in the title.
Nut in the title.
Yeah, so one of the things that we put in the leaf blower was chopped up butternut squash.
Okay.
Because it has nut in the name of it.
Okay,
So I had this huge butternut squash left over. So I made you guys some soup with it.
Oh,
Squash soup?
Yeah.
I actually love squash soup.
Very nice. Look at you. You're inspired.
You get a soup.
All right.
You get a soup.
Oh, thank
Like a
you.
to-go soup.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You can keep the Tupperware, too.
That's healthy for you. Squash is one of those foods that's supposed to really kick you right in the soul.
And it's non-dairy because I'm not doing any dairy this week.
Okay.
I'm doing a little dairy-free cleanse. So there's no dairy products in that soup.
Oh, good. Okay.
Where's
I guess.
this dairy-free cleanse coming from?
Well, I'm doing a little cleanse because I saw on TikTok that I have worms.
You do have worms?
I don't know if I have worms yet. I've been checking the toilet. So far, no worms, but I'm only in day 2.
For some reason, I'm not real hungry for the squash soup.
Yeah, I know, right? Checking for worms.
Did you see her goofy TikTok video? She got the worms in the mail. She's like, "Oh, I got my
worm pills.
The worm pills." And then she eats them. Then she checks the toilet, and they're gummy worms. Kev,
I did see
look at
that.
That's comedy.
Yeah.
TikTok.
That's comedy.
They're not real worms.
Yeah.
It's gummy.
She got me. I was like, oh, look at that.
I actually, for a second, thought, "Oh, hell no, she's gonna put real worms
Hell
on
no.
TikTok."
This girl's really going to show us her poo? She's gone too far.
Yes.
No.
I'm just wondering how many people here on the KVJ show suffer from a case of these Sunday scaries. They've actually kind of put a term to it now. And they say that more than half of working professionals in the U.S. face anxiety ahead of the work week that they now call the Sunday scaries.
I've had it since I was a kid. Any time after 4 p.m. on a Sunday, even as an adult, I still get the Sunday worries.
I do too.
Yeah.
Every Sunday after, I would say 3.
Yeah, 3 p.m. on, you know the
Then
day's
you're like,
over.
oh, man.
Yeah.
It goes by so quick.
The best of Sundays done.
Yeah.
So if you have it, you are pretty much normal. 66% of professionals say they suffer from the Sunday scaries. As it starts to get a little dusk on a Sunday night, that dread and just whatever it is kind of starts to set in.
Did you have that as a kid?
I don't remember. And I don't think it's as pronounced as now. Like now I kind of feel I'm like, okay, here we go, man. You got to get ready. Because, honestly, I think school is a lot easier than work.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, kids, you have no idea how good you have it. I know maybe you dread it and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to go there and school's so tough. Now, when you get into the work world, man, it's so much tougher. And so you got to be like, I got to mentally gear up. Like, okay, I got to go through 5 days. It's like taking 5 atomic punches right in the face.
I guess it depends on what your job is.
Yeah.
But I'm with you.
You're like, I got to mentally gear up for this. 41% said they believe the pandemic has caused or worsened their Sunday anxieties. I kind of wonder what that's all about. Why is the pandemic affecting our anxiety?
Well, you're happy if you want to be in your house and not exposed. And then when you have to go back to the workplace, you're exposed to
That
all
makes
your
sense,
germy coworkers.
And it's the same thing, the same concept as summer vacation. When you were on summer vacation as a kid, any day didn't matter, Sunday, Monday. But when you had to go back to school, it threw you right back in that cold water. And that's probably what's going on with people. They have to go back out there and they don't want to do that. It's giving them anxiety.
Maybe, yeah. So if you had that dread and here you are on Monday morning and you're like, gosh, I got to get it together, you just realize 66% of people are feeling the same way that you do.
I'll tell you what helps the Sunday anxiety, scary stuff is Monday pancakes. Who is in?
It's not a bad idea. You should have something on a Monday morning to look forward to. That's the one day when you go out and you get the most expensive drink that's probably not good for you at Starbucks.
Yeah.
And you say, okay, you know what? It's Monday. I entitle myself to do this Monday, Tuesday, and then you can scale back as you get down during the week.
That's my mom always said you could not start a diet on a Monday. It's too much pressure.
Too much pressure, too much dread.
In fact, she would double down and say you go big on a Monday.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, go big on a Monday. All right. Well, then there you go. Maybe she had the right strategy. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, I'm sure that there are a lot of people, probably teachers mainly, that really had the Sunday scaries yesterday because today is the day that the masks become mandatory. Not just in Broward, but also Palm Beach has jumped on that. Miami-Dade, they're going to be starting off their school year today as well.
Everyone has to have it?
Yes, you have to. You can't opt out of it. So they are having a political fight that they will take on, and that is another story for a news talk radio station, but that is happening. But just so you know, that is what's going to be going on today. And there are a lot of kids that are having to quarantine out, and I was looking through it. So if you don't necessarily know, and I don't think I did as a parent, what exactly is this where your kid has to quarantine? Like, when do they decide to do that? How long do they have to quarantine for? And I thought it was, kind of some interesting information.
And I know Mags is worried about masking.
Mags is all stressed about the quarantine thing because her friend sat next to somebody who got the COVID, but the friend didn't get it.
Right.
But the friend still had to quarantine, and they weren't going to help her with her work. She wasn't able to keep up with her work. They said, when you come back, you can just catch up.
Okay, so what are they doing now? I know they're trying to do it. It's been a little bit chaotic as Palm Beach County's been in school the longest. Broward just started on Wednesday. Dade gets going today. I'll let you know what a little bit of that looks like if you don't know as a parent coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Watch for delays due to a crash on 95 southbound at Forest Hill Boulevard. And there are slowdowns on the Turnpike southbound just north of Southern Boulevard due to a crash. I'm Ron Hersey. That's traffic on 97.9 WRMF.
The Velociraptor relied on its keen eyesight and sense of smell, while today, creatures rely mostly on sound, touch,
This Coke is cold.
and taste. Grab an ice-cold Coca-Cola and treat your senses at Universal Orlando Resort, home of the new Jurassic World Velocicoaster. Florida residents can feel the rush all year with a Universal Orlando pass from less than $15 a month after down payment. Based on a 2-park seasonal pass, 0% APR restrictions apply. Visit universalorlando.com.
It's time to spread your wings and your flippers. It's time to breathe the air. Dance in the streets. Excite your senses. From day to night. It's time to see the world again. SeaWorld. Buy a 2022 Fun Card and get the rest of 2021 free. Restrictions, blockout dates, and taxes may apply.
Hey, Charlie.
What?
Guess what Ethel and I did yesterday for the first time in 10 years?
Oh, congratulations, old boy. I didn't think you had it in you.
Me either, but Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach made trading in my car so easy.
Right now at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, get up to $6,000 over Kelly Blue Book fair market value for any trade, so you can drive home the new Kia you really want. Purchase or lease any new Kia on our lot, and we'll give you your first 9 months of payment off. Plus, you keep all the rebates. Mention this ad and receive a flat screen TV with your new Kia purchase. Only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Visit GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. With approved credit, all offers require purchase or lease at retail. Excludes Telluride. Dealer discount up to $54.95 total. Max trade over allowance toward the purchase of select new models. Trade subject to mild reconditioning. Negative equity refinance. Offers don't combine. TV retail value $350. Expires 94/21.
I believe in ultimate wellness, doing everything I can to give my body that added advantage to look its best and to feel its best. And hormone replacement therapy is one of those great things you can do. When your body's in balance, you will definitely feel it and you'll look it as well. And going in and checking your hormones can help make sure that your energy is right for your age. It also can help make sure that you've got the same kind of hormones you need, the ones you had in your teens and 20s, to help you maintain lean muscle mass. That lean muscle mass helps out your metabolism because, you know what? Muscle chews through the fat. It helps to burn it off faster. So if you've got lean muscle, your metabolism's gonna be better and your physique is gonna be better, and so is your confidence. There's so many great things tied all into it, and it all begins at Wellington Anti-Aging. So jump online and get your free consultation by going to WellingtonAntiAging.com. Check with your insurance because they likely are gonna pick up the cost of your treatment so nothing comes out of pocket. It's all good, no bad with Wellington Anti-Aging and their hormone replacement therapy.
I'm J-Rock Jared Blakely, and I want to get you money for your car accident injury. Here are some tips that will help to ensure you have the strongest possible case when you're hurt in a car accident. 1. Always get a police report. 2. See a doctor and document your injuries as soon as possible. 3. Do not speak to any insurance company without first consulting a lawyer. Call Blakely Law Firm at 1-800-602-5000 for a free consultation today. That's 1-800-602-5000. Offices Palm Beach, Dade, and Broward.
If you're worried about your kids going back to school with the mask mandates and the craziness of that and just the COVID, maybe it's the first time your kids have gone back to a classroom since the pandemic began. Kids thrive on consistency, and if you're looking for tips on creating daily routines and helping your kids feel more comfortable in this crazy world we're in, there's a great local resource that's free right here waiting for you. The Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County has an Every Parent app, which is free, and an Every Parent website, which is free. You can go on there and create your family profile today, and you get tips, expert advice, age-specific resources for you and your family and helping you raise healthy, happy kids in this crazy world we're in. So go on today. That's Every Parent, one word, or everyparentpbc.org, a free service from the Children's Services Council.
Get out and dine during the Palm Beaches Restaurant Week, August 16th to 31st. Experience the best of dining in the Palm Beaches with exclusive Pre-Peaks menus. Choose from brunch, lunch, and dinner deals for a limited time only. From world-class dining to local hotspots, try all the best dishes from Jupiter to Boca Raton. Don't miss the Palm Beaches Restaurant Week, August 16th to 31st. Visit palmbeachesdining.com for details. Presented by Discover the Palm Beaches and the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association.
Looking for a reputable HVAC service provider? 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating of Pompano Beach provides a high level of service and value to our clients. To learn more, visit onehourairpompano.com or call 855-1HOUR.
Squeeze.com juices. You get the best of both worlds. You get nutrition and you get deliciousness and you get weight loss, but you also get the convenience of not having to juice yourself. And trust me, I've tried it both ways. It is so much better to go online and order from Squeezed.com than to try to get all the vegetables and get all the fruit and do it yourself and then package it and blah, 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 blah. It's too difficult. Squeezed.com makes it easy.
Yeah, you're right. The convenience is the biggest thing. My wife and I, we decided we're going to start being the juicing people. We broke 3 juicers, and then the almost hour of cleanup afterwards. We're like, forget this. Squeeze is easy. You go online, you order it, shows up at your door, you put it in your fridge, and you're good to go.
Yeah, go online today. They taste good. They really do help you drop serious weight. I lost 9 pounds in 5.5 days. Squeezed.com juice cleanses.
Avocado Cantina downtown at the Gardens in Palm Beach Gardens presents Live Music Fridays. Dance and party to live merengue, bachata, cumbia, and salsa music from 8 to 11. Food and drink specials all night, including delicious fajitas. Learn more at avocadocantina.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Visit hgregg.com today and choose from over 1,000 vehicles in stock. All thousands below market value. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Our banks say yes. Visit hgregg.com and save thousands on your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. That's hgregg.com.
Just a 10% chance of a shower or storm through your Sunday evening. Partly cloudy skies with overnight lows dropping down to near 80 degrees. Then on Monday, a 30% chance of showers and storms, hot and humid with high temps in the low 90s and heat index values as high as 105. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Kate Wenzel for 97.9 WRMF.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Money! We're going to be doing it for you again today. $1,000. Would you like to be like Alyssa in Boca or Vicky in Jupiter? Big $1,000 winners with the 97.9 WRMF app cash codes. You want to listen up in just about 25 minutes. We're going to give you the code word. You enter it into the app and you can win $1,000 that easily. 6 chances today. 7, 9, 11 a.m., 1, 3, and 4 p.m. are your times. Just make sure you're here. We got another one of those app cash codes coming up here on the KVJ Show.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, you've got Miami-Dade kicking off here today. They're pretty much the last to get going. Broward started on Wednesday. Palm Beach County has been in school since August 10th, so they're like almost 2 weeks into it now. And so far, they've got 4,500 students assigned to home. That is what the number is. And I didn't even realize what the policy was. Now, look, today is the day where you can't opt out of the masks in Broward and Palm Beach County. You got to wear them and let the politicians and school boards and everybody fight that out. But that's just where they have that set.
I'm sure there's going to be no videos out going viral today. I'm sure there's going to be nobody making a stand.
Yeah, probably. I know. Because, I got to deal with that school line. So I was doing that all last week in the morning. And there was just some dude who randomly was outside of my kid's school, and he had the, no mask, all this kind of stuff. And I looked at him like, going, there's no way you have a kid here. Just looking at him, I'm like, why is it you're so invested? Clearly did not have a kid at that school.
He was protesting at the school?
Yes, he was outside right by the school, where the drop-off line is. He was there. It was one solitary dude with his, he was not for it. But I just looked at him like going, I know you don't have a kid here. I just looked at him like this.
I also know you have no life, and you are so silly. What are you doing out here protesting when you don't have any investment in it?
So did the protest work?
They still got to wear them today. Didn't go anywhere.
I mean, you must have just continual free time.
Yeah.
I can't imagine going to somebody's school where I don't even have a kid and protesting something and making zero change.
Well, hey, look, for a lot of us, it's like, okay, I'm doing whatever the school tells me. I'm just going to go with it. I've got my other things I got to concern my life with and things of that nature. So, to me, it's like, hey, if the school says it, we're those parents who are like, okay, we're going to do it. That's fine. So, my son's been wearing the mask anyway. But, the thing that you may not realize is what if they come to you and they say, hey, you know what, your kid's got a quarantine. And then you're like, oh, crap. Okay. What do I do now? Like, why and what's going on here?
I can tell you guys just from experience, around day 8, you start to get real weird when you're quarantining. You do.
Yeah.
You start getting weird.
Well, here's
weirder than you already were.
You do. You start thinking odd things.
Did you shake it, or did you bring all that weirdness back in here?
Oh, I'm forever changed.
So here's what they say. If you want to know what it's going to take for you to get that announcement if your kid's got a quarantine, they say students are quarantined if they test positive for COVID-19 or were within 6 feet of someone with a confirmed case for 15 minutes or longer. So how they're tracking this at the school, I don't know. Are they running stopwatches?
This happened to Magnolia's friend in her little class. I'm sure it's going to happen to a lot of kids. But the girl next to her tested positive for COVID.
Okay.
And so that girl is out of school, obviously sick. But everybody around her is also out of school on a mandatory quarantine. And the teachers are like, no, we're not going to do any kind of instructional learning for these kids that are out. You guys just have to catch up when you get back.
How long is the mandatory quarantine?
I got to ask Mags. I don't know.
Well,
but even just 2 or 3 days in high school of that is crippling.
So here's how it all breaks out, just so you know. They say that a student could be quarantined whether they use a mask or not, but vaccinated students do not have to quarantine in most cases. They say the quarantines will be shorter this year. So what you knew last year, of course, with COVID, everything changes week to week. Last year, many students had to quarantine 2 weeks or more. And now they just have to wait 4 days after possible exposure and then get tested for COVID. If it's negative, they can come back to school right away. If they don't get tested and they've got no symptoms, they can return after 7 days. So again, it's hard to follow.
Very hard to follow.
Right. So this is why it's very confusing. If they come tell you, hey, your kid's got a quarantine, you're like, wait, okay, what does this mean? And how long? And well, it just depends. Is your kid vaccinated? Is your kid not vaccinated? Are they going to get a test? Do they not get a test? So there are different rules no matter where you are in this whole thing. They say if they have symptoms or test positive, they have to wait 10 days to return. So that's what's going on with that.
Okay.
And it sounds like it right now is kind of up to maybe the teacher or the school, whatever they're going to be doing. They're expanding tutoring services and homework hotlines. I think teachers can make like $25 extra an hour if they stay, 2 hours late, to maybe 5 p.m. tutoring some students so they can make some extra cash doing that.
I need to get that from Magnolia. Just on the regular.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be a regular thing, but at least right now you
Okay.
can maybe take advantage of it because of the quarantining that's happening with the kids.
I'll tutor her for a discount. I'll charge $10 an hour.
It's algebra.
Oh my gosh.
Could you even? She's like, Mom, I need help with this. I'm like, all right, we got to call in somebody.
Right.
Yeah, I don't mess with no numbers and letters, dog.
No, me neither.
And here's the one thing teachers don't really want is some are going back to the virtual learning, but only for the quarantined students.
Well, that's what the kid at Mag's school wanted. She wanted the virtual so she could at least be involved in the class and not fall behind. And they told her no.
Yeah, I think it might be up to the school or the teacher, maybe a little bit of both. So they're not necessarily there yet because, as you know, they did all the testing. The testing showed that the virtual learning just wasn't good. Student achievement dropped way off in most cases. And so they really don't want to do that. But here we are with 4,500 kids in Palm Beach County that are quarantining right now. And so they're like, okay, well, what do we do? And what if they wind up having to quarantine multiple times throughout the school year? They could be missing a good chunk of, their education.
This is terrible.
Yeah, it's
just so, it's a mess.
It's kind of crazy. Good news is somebody texted in and said that 2 weeks in St. Lucie County, it sounds pretty good. Loosey-goosey, no mask, full classrooms, lunchtime normal, let's go. So apparently they're doing it right
Port St.
somehow.
Lucie's not wearing a mask.
That was the text that came in.
Shocking.
Yeah, I know they're not in the news for defying the governor's orders. So that's kind of
It's just so crazy how different it is county to county.
Yeah, it is tough, and it's really, I know as a parent, that's just why I'm like, break it down to me, like, okay, what happens? My kid's got to quarantine. How long? How do I do this? Again, it's a little confusing, but with 4,500 students out, it may be something you have to face.
Well, I remember we went to Port St. Lucie kind of, I would say, like halfway through the beginning of the pandemic, and there was a lot of people not wearing masks. I told you at the gas station that one person goes, "Why are you wearing a mask, Jay Bird?"
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
Yeah, still an issue. People still wanting to fight about it. One text said, "I'm a teacher. We are sending work home. Some of the kids are opting not to do it. There is no simultaneous in-person virtual lessons for us. That was just so difficult to do last year." I know teachers, from all the teachers that I've spoken with or we've heard from here on the show, none of them have been like, "Man, I really love having that camera on me. It's great."
And that was really a tough order to put on them to do both simultaneous. I can't imagine the stress and the PTSD. If they see a webcam, they got to be just like, ah.
Yeah. And for clarity, somebody texted in and said, St. Lucie, it's mandatory mask, but you can opt out. So it's just in Palm Beach and Broward, you cannot opt out now. So that's kind of where it is. So every county's different. Every kid's different.
Every week is
school's
different.
Probably different. So it's just, a lot of issues that we're dealing with. Any thoughts on it? You can always hit us up. 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show.
It's beautiful, it's bittersweet. You're like a broken home to me. I take a shot of memories and black out like an empty street. I fill my days with the way you walk and fill my nights with broken dreams. I make up lies inside my head like one day you'll come back to me. Now I'm not holding on, not holding on. I'm just afraid that you're gone. Not holding on, not holding on. Beautiful mistakes I make inside my head. She's naked in my bed, and I will lie awake, making beautiful mistakes. I wouldn't take them back. I'm in love with the past, and I will lie awake, making beautiful mistakes. Na na na, in my head. Na na na, in my bed. Na na na, making beautiful. It's pitiful. I can't believe how every day gets worse for me. I take a break, I cut you off to keep myself from looking soft. I fill my nights with the way you was and still wake up with broken dreams. I make these lies inside my head feel like they're my reality. Now I'm not holding on, not holding on. I'm just depressed that you're gone. Not holding on, not holding on. Beautiful mistakes I make inside my head. She's naked in my bed, and I will lie awake, making beautiful mistakes. I wouldn't take them back. I'm in love with the past, and I will lie awake, making beautiful
Well, it's very interesting to see what's going on with these schools. You got 4,500 kids that are quarantining in Palm Beach County. Broward has got 535 students that are quarantining, and some parents that have kind of been hit with it, exactly what they are doing and what you're doing to make up for schoolwork and those kind of things. So it is making already what is challenging, sending your kids to school, a more challenging thing here with the pandemic still going on. Some of the texts we got in, one person said, I just want Virginia to know that teachers are required to provide some kind of learning for those that are quarantined. It is absolutely ridiculous. If that child had teachers say, no doubt, worry about it. You can catch up when you get back. I'm a teacher, by the way.
Yeah, that's what Magnolia told me, and that's what I was so shocked by, because the poor kid was just trying to keep up with her lesson plan, and the teacher's like, nah, you just get it when you come back.
Really? They say, not all schools are doing the just catch them up when they get back. I'm a teacher, and I've been posting all classwork daily on an online platform. We just aren't teaching virtually. That's what they're doing there. So
I get it. That virtual teaching, that was so hard for the teachers. I watched it. Rocco's kindergarten teacher, I mean, it is a struggle. I don't want them to have to go back to that, but I do want them to care about the kids that are quarantined.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Somebody said, my adult family member got COVID, had to quarantine her 10-year-old for only 10 days and then sent back to school if the child was symptom-free after day 10. The child went to school, wore a mask, and later that night, COVID hit the child. Point being, they don't really know what the right quarantine timing is.
Right.
So luckily, the kid bounced back in 2 days. But, it is still a guessing game. Trying to all figure it out. Just don't kill anybody. All be cool. Take a deep breath. We're all in this together. We'll make it through. Have you ever made a disappointing online purchase?
Yes, I have. Oh,
so
my
many.
gosh.
Jaybird, I remember you bought those geese, and you wore one into work, and it didn't even make it home because it just fell apart on you.
Yeah, that wasn't online. I went to the Treasure Coast Mall, and I was definitely had a few cocktails in me. There was some restaurant I went to and kind of got loaded. Went to the mall, and they were the cheapest geese, and they exploded when I wore one.
Yeah,
on the air, it like blew up and
just
ripped,
fell apart.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea if you had to say what is your most disappointing online purchase? What would it probably be?
When I bought that one pair of pajamas and it was for a 4-year-old, they did not fit.
Didn't you buy Virginia a dress? Kind of the same thing?
That's what sucks sometimes online is they make a mistake and then you get a 6-year-old's dress.
Yeah. They say, according to this new survey, the average American wastes over $70,000 in their lifetime on disappointing online purchases.
Wow, that's a lot.
$70,000? They say it's an average of about $900 every single year you are spending on disappointing online purchases. And this is the issue, as more and more people are shopping online. I'm sure that amount's only going to go up.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of meditation shirts, and I guess the company that made them before changed companies, and I bought probably 10 of them, but they were too small, and they showed off my gut. They really, it was tight in my bosom and real tight just in my gut.
Well, if you meditate, you won't worry about it.
You couldn't even meditate.
Can you meditate your fat away?
You felt like you were breaking out of your shirt if you were meditating.
I was looking at some of the people that were sounding off on disappointing online purchases they made. A lot of them with sizing issues. Somebody said, I went to a Japanese site to buy a suit and it came back toddler sized.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah, that's one. Somebody else said, I bought an adult toy and the box it came in was marked refurbished. Wait, what?
That is not what you want to see.
Refurbished? Wait, what?
No.
Why are we doing this? No.
Those need to be brand spanking new, never touched.
You're right. There are some things you have to buy new. Yes. Underwear, your toys, those kind of things.
Especially the toys. I think back in the day.
What are we doing?
I think my mom bought garage sale underwear.
Well, the problem is they're not necessarily honest online. You don't see that until you get the box that it's in. And you're like, okay, no.
Well, you're right. If you're doing something through eBay or Etsy, and Etsy's a little bit better, some people will send you the wrong stuff, and they know it's a to-do to get involved, and they're hoping you don't do anything and say anything.
That's probably it, because I know I'm one of those people, just when you talk about the time and inconvenience that a lot of people will just take the loss, and that's why people are taking massive amounts of losses, to the tune of $900 every year.
I've taken some eBay losses for sure. Yeah.
You just chalked up the L.
Well, you don't want to get involved. Every time people on eBay are weird. I've gotten involved before, and some take it personal if you are threatening their eBay score, or at least they think you were going to threaten it.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, man.
Will we see a rebound for people wanting to go back to stores? I know they still are. But, the big trend, and everybody's talking about, everything's going online. Nobody's going to be shopping in the malls anymore.
I don't believe it. I don't.
Do we get to a point where we start to get so discouraged with online purchasing and buying toddler-sized suits that we're like, okay, I need to go back into a mall?
I think people still like going out and doing things. If you go to the Palm Beach Outlet Mall, there's always people there. It's packed.
Always packed.
Yeah.
It's always packed, yeah. So as people have more problems, maybe the stores, they're writing them off too soon. They'll still be around. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, if you need some money to make up, let's see, you're buying $900 on disappointing online purchases. How about I give you $1,000? That'll kind of make up for it, and you get an extra $100 with the App Cash code. You got a chance to get that code. Enter it into the WRMF app in less than 10 minutes.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
A new Powerball drawing is now coming to Mondays. So you could say Powerball just got more powerful. And now add Double Play for $1 so you could win up to $10 million more. The game has been powered to the next level with more days to play and more ways to win. Play the new Powered Up Powerball from the Florida Lottery. It's your ticket. Claim it. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
When it comes to picking a dentist, I trust and love and send so many of my friends and family to go to Weinberg Dentistry. I love that they stay up to date with the most technologically advanced methods. This is really crucial, especially when it comes to stuff like, okay, you have to get a crown. Well, at Weinberg Dentistry, they use a 3D imaging of your affected tooth. They can create a complete restoration in one visit, so you don't have to have that temporary crown and then you come back for a second appointment to get your permanent crown. No, it makes it quicker and easier for you at Weinberg Dentistry because they have the most technologically advanced methods and up-to-date treatment plans. It really is amazing how technologically advanced they are, and when you compare it to other dentistry places, you're like, wow, why would I go anywhere else? They do it all, and right now with your new patient exam, get free teeth whitening at Weinberg Dentistry on Flagler Drive in West Palm Beach, and on US 1 in Juno Beach, it's Weinberg Dentistry.
Hey, Palm Beach County, this is Nikki here to talk to you about the 2021 Customer Satisfaction Award winner, CarFactory.com. They've got a new location right here in West Palm Beach, along with Miami and Broward. Let CarFactory.com help you find exactly what you need, even with a nationwide vehicle shortage. There are hundreds of vehicles in stock now. Ask about the Sign and Drive program with no payments for 6 months. Every vehicle comes with a lifetime warranty. So stop in today and check out Palm Beach County's newest auto dealer or visit online at CarFactory.com.
Let's talk beef. The kind of beef that's lick your fingers tasty. You see, we at Walmart are raising the stakes. That's why we chose McLaren Farms to provide you with some of the best USDA choice Black Angus we could find. You might ask, is this beef really that good? Actually, it's great. All natural with no added hormones. The only thing you should be left wondering is, where's the nearest Walmart? Introducing McLaren Farms, only at Walmart.
With all the added time at home, you may come across some jewelry, coins, sterling silver, or flatware you just don't need anymore. Hi, I'm Lori Jennings. I take mine to Prosper. It's a long-time family business that's growing across South Florida. You can trust Prosper to give you the best price and make it quick and easy. Visit them today in Delray Beach, Pembroke Pines, Pompano Beach, or West Palm Beach. Learn more at prosper.com.
I am attorney Jonathan Levy, board certified in civil trial law by the Florida Bar. At Rosenthal, Levy, Simon & Sosa, we have been fighting for the injured for over 35 years in West Palm Beach and Port St. Lucie. If you have been in a car accident, had a slip and fall, or been injured at work, we will fight to help you. RosenthalLevy.com.
At Lamps Plus, we believe your home should be a celebration of you.
As the nation's largest lighting retailer, Lamps Plus offers an incredible selection of lighting, furniture, and home decor that are sure to bring out your unique style. We help customers just like you every day beautify their indoor and outdoor spaces, and at the flip of a switch, see their home in a whole new light. Because if you can dream it, you should have it. There are infinite possibilities to bring your home to life at Lamps Plus, including custom order on-demand pieces that match your personal taste and color preference. Select from over 50,000 styles from top brands and our exclusive looks too, including sparkling crystal chandeliers from Crystorama that will become the conversation piece and jewelry statement in your home. And now, Lamps Plus has free shipping on all orders. Yep, everything, free shipping. For the latest sale up to 50% off selected designs, go to lampsplus.com/979 now. That's lampsplus.com/979 for up to 50% off. Shop Lamps Plus and let yourself shine.
Hello, Florida. Switching to Geico is a good idea, especially when you consider everything.
First off, Geico makes it easy to switch, and you can contact your local agent for personalized assistance.
But having a trusted insurer could make you question some not-so-trustworthy people, like the friend who says he doesn't want pizza, but when it comes, sure, he'll have a slice.
Well, if you switch to Geico, you could save hundreds on car insurance, and you could keep saving by bundling your motorcycle, boat, and RV, plus your renter's insurance.
But saving money might make you so happy you start to skip everywhere, which could get you nicknamed the Skipper. And do you want that as a nickname? Think on it.
Well, they do have an industry-leading mobile app you can use to pay your bill, file and manage a claim, or add a new driver. And they offer discounts to military and federal employees.
But when your life gets a little easier, it makes you too carefree and you end up going barefoot everywhere, which is all fun and games until you step on a bee.
Well, Geico is the largest car insurer in the state and has been saving people money for 85 years. It's hard to beat that.
But you're right.
Switch to Geico. It's obviously a good idea.
Over the weekend, my friend reached out to me. He and his wife were looking for a new car, and I'm like, you got to go to Off Lease Only. They were looking for specific things like I was, and when I was looking for my car, I was able to search by features at offleaseonly.com. This is a really important tool because all I wanted was air-conditioned seats. That's all I wanted. So I clicked by features. I went to air-conditioned seats. Bam! It pulled up like 40 cars on the lot at Off Lease Only that had air-conditioned seats. And then boom, I started from there. It makes it so easy for you because at Off Lease Only, they've got thousands of cars to choose from. Thousands and thousands while everybody else is struggling to get inventory. Check them out online, offleaseonly.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia way. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. 97.9 WRMF app cash codes.
Your code word is JUMP. J-U-M-P. JUMP.
Enter that code word on our 97.9 WRMF app for your chance at $1,000. Good luck in this nationwide contest from 97.9 WRMF. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, we have an official statement from Jeopardy.
Okay.
We will tell you what's going on, who's going to be hosting, and who's not going to be hosting coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Disney's got something brand new. If you're one of those people you love skipping the line, isn't that the way to do it, man? If you ever do that, just the pure feeling of privilege you have when you just look at those sad suckers in a long-ass line and you're zipping right to the front.
The Fast Pass.
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I do this I got this swagger, I got this walk, and I'm just walking by them, and they're all hot, and they look defeated, and I'm like, yeah, here we go, baby.
One of my friends, they're dating somebody, and their dad, that of the person they're dating, has some kind of medical issue, so they have that medical fast pass.
Yes.
They can go at the front anytime they want to.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a feeling of elitism.
It is.
Yes. I've had it once in my life, and it was one of the most magical days of my life. The other days, I am that sad sack in the line just looking at that person skipping to the front. But they're going to be changing it up for the first time in Disney's history. Of course, the mouse has found another way to get more money from you. Line skipping privileges at the parks are going to have an added cost. Of course. they've retired that Fast Pass system they did have, and now they're going to be replacing it with Disney Genie Plus for extra money. Ding.
It's a good idea. People will pay that.
Of course, yes. Of course they will.
I paid it at Legoland, and I'm telling you, it was worth it.
Of course they will.
But will it get to a point where everyone starts paying it, and then that line's going to get long now?
Then they'll have another lane, and it'll be the exclusive Mega Mouse
for an extra $50.
Right. So just now going on to the ride. So you're already paying to go on the rides, and then that's exactly what they're going to do. As everybody starts paying for this privilege, then they're going to find different levels of privilege, I'm sure.
That's what they do at the movie theater. All right. For 50 more cents, you get the gargantuan popcorn. All right, I'll do it.
They get him every time.
Every time.
By the time you get on a Disney ride, you're going to pay 10 times what you used to pay just to ride this ride. They say the new system allows guests to access, quote, the lightning lane for an upcharge. That's what they're calling it now. It's the lightning, because you're just a flash zipping right into that ride.
If it's legit worth it and it's that quick, I would do it. To not wait is big.
I'll tell you at Legoland what happened to us. So they had these fast passes, and they sell them in a book of 3 for $25.
Okay.
And you could buy them on the front end of buying your ticket. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to get, 3 of these packs of 3, and then only use them when the lines are really, really long.
Okay.
And then when we got there the day of at Legoland, the system was down, their Fast Pass system. And so the girl was like, well, our Fast Pass system is down, so you can't use the Fast Passes you were supposed to use.
That don't happen at Disney.
So instead, we're going to give you these cards, which were like better than the Fast Pass.
Wow. Okay.
They were amazing. And she ended up giving me like 25 of them instead of 9. It really worked to my advantage.
Okay, the most popular ride at Legoland, how long did you have to wait?
So when you had these Fast Passes, you go in the exit.
Right.
And you stand there, and the ride operator looks over at you. You show him the pass, and then you go right on the ride.
Wow, that's
the
how you
most
do
we
it.
had to wait was like maybe 5 minutes because there was other Fast Pass people in front of us.
It's unbelievable. That's a good deal.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, people love doing it. And if you want to do this Disney Genie Plus, it'll cost $15 a person at Disney World.
Okay, I expected that to be a lot more, actually.
Yeah. Don't worry. When they do the Master Mouse lane, that's going to be more.
Is it $15 per ride, or is that for the whole day?
That's a great question.
I get the feeling that it should be a day, but yeah, the way that Disney charges you for stuff, it probably is going to be a ride.
That mouse is tricky, and I don't know if I trust him.
That mouse cares about one thing, and that's green.
It's very, that mouse is very business savvy.
That mouse is making up for all the money he lost during COVID.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
and then some. Yeah. The Disney Genie Plus app that you get, because you need to download that. They say it'll also provide information on current and forecasted wait times for rides, which is kind of cool. You could be at another part of the park, and they do seem to be really big on this now, using the apps to help you maximize your time at the theme parks. So that you can say, oh, hey, the line is here on this, and they'll almost kind of help you put together an itinerary so that you can get in as many rides as possible and doing as much at the park as you possibly can.
I'll tell you that Disney Plus, I remember the knock on that was that there wasn't enough content on there. I was looking at it over the weekend. There's a ton of movies on there now. I was watching some Pollyanna, some Parent Trap.
You love Pollyanna.
I'm a Haley Mills fan. What can I say?
They're doing it right. So this is kind of the latest thing. If you were in the Disney groove of doing the Fast Pass system before, get used to the lightning lane with the Disney Genie Plus app.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, we've got us a new neighbor to the south. How exciting. Floyd Mayweather just moved into a Miami Beach mansion on a guard-gated island called Palm Island.
Oh, yeah.
And he paid $18 million and has like this sweet pad. They say it's like over 11,000 square feet, a bunch of bedrooms and bathrooms, an indoor movie theater, a game room. It's a whole smart house. It's got elevators. It's got a roof deck, and it's right on the water.
I hope he can afford it.
How sweet.
He's worth so much money.
And the whole thing is, it's not like, hey, Floyd Mayweather's going to be here all the time. This is probably, one of maybe 9 houses that he has.
It's a side crib.
Yeah.
That's nothing. 11 mil is nothing.
Yeah, this is just whenever he's doing a goofy fight at the Hard Rock, then he's got a place to crash for the night.
It looks like they have made a decision about Mike Richards, the guy who was in charge of picking the host for Jeopardy after Alex Trebek died, who was an executive producer on the show, who just went, oh, I think I should pick myself.
So we have a montage of some of the comments that people are coming to get him for.
Okay, let's hear them.
To the point to where Beth got a job being a booth hoe? Is that right?
Yes.
At CES?
It was a booth babe. I don't think they use the word hoe for that. What is a booth babe?
A booth slut is someone who dresses up in very provocative clothes.
That was in a t-shirt.
Everyone's going to wear one pieces and look really frumpy and overweight.
That's so funny because no one's overweight, but
they all
you're
look
right,
terrible in the picture. They look fat and like not good in the picture. It's bad.
Oh my God.
You look great. You look like
hilarious.
a Sports Illustrated model, and then you've got one-piece Malones on either side of you, which are just horrible. That's amazing. If you gave away money that was given to you by the government, that's the circle of no life.
No, Mike, it was just
That's
$1.
the sound of America going down the toilet.
I thought that she needed it so she could get like some
She didn't even
coffee or
ask
some
you for
food.
it, or some crack,
I know,
or
that's
some meth.
Okay.
Oh, my.
There's so much more.
Yeah.
It sounds like he just was tone deaf and thought he was funny.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just every girl who he sits with, I can tell you she walks out of the room and she's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's cringy.
He's got the ick factor.
He's icky.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It sounded like a guy that thought he was, edgy and funny.
Well, it was the beginning. It was the boom of the podcast where everyone was doing all that stuff, and people weren't coming for people back then.
Well, they only filmed 5 episodes with him as the host. They will air, but Jeopardy has said, okay, Mike Richards officially pulled his name out of the running.
So I didn't think they should have picked him anyway.
I agree.
Who the hell is this guy?
He has 0 name recognition. The only reason they picked him is because he is they. He picked himself.
I'm not feeling it.
He just it's all done wrong, and it's so self-serving, and it's just gross, and this guy is gross, and bye.
I'll tell you who's loving all this. Lamar Burton.
Yeah, it could put his name back in there. Ken Jennings, I think, those are going to be 2 of the top guys they'll be talking about.
They're coming after Ken, too.
What's he done?
He had some tweets he didn't delete from back in the day, and he had some jokes that were...
What was the nature?
Jokes about how people look and... with race and stuff.
Okay, so if they just stepped in the Mike Richards stew, they're probably not going to do it again with Ken Jennings. So maybe, we're trickling down to LeVar Burton, I guess.
Well, he's just hoping that they keep finding stuff in people's past.
Yeah, LeVar seems pretty squeaky clean.
He does.
Yeah,
and I know the knock was he seemed nervous. Give him another shot, then.
The Hollywood Reporter has an interesting theory on this. Now, Mike Richards is an insider, and you're right. All these things that you're saying probably true and probably how it happened. But they do say now, because Mike Richards is still involved with the show, right? He's just not going to be the host. And they say, could he have fallen on the sword? Because now whoever steps in at least no longer has the responsibility of replacing Alex Trebek. They have to replace Mike Richards, who nobody really liked anyway. And so here you go. You have that kind of freedom. I know that's one thing, at least when it comes to doing a morning show, which we're very familiar with. If you've had a legendary morning show in a radio station for a while, they typically will bring in somebody to be a palate cleanser.
David Lee Roth.
Yes, somebody that can take all the hate, and you're not this guy, and you're not that person, and it's just something that happens. People don't like making changes, especially when Alex Trebek had been there for like 30 plus years. Beloved. So you bring in Mike Richards to come in there, and he gets it. He films 5 shows. He has a couple of comments that are jerky, but not enough to necessarily get him completely canceled. And then he's the guy that nobody liked, and whoever they bring in now is not having the responsibility of following in the footsteps of Alex Trebek. You're following in the footsteps of Mike Richards that didn't last a week.
I like how Kev's making Jeopardy sexy with some scandal here.
Well, it's an interesting, and it's probably far-fetched. I'll put it still in the far-fetched, but it is an interesting strategy that Mike Richards could have been involved in to make it easier for the show to be successful for the new host.
I think it's lucky that it worked out this way, but Mike Richards did not want this heat. I'm telling you right now, they're coming for the man. And the things that he said were so tone deaf and so stupid, and so this will affect his professional career. Whether or not he gets asked to leave Jeopardy altogether, I don't know. But I'm telling you right now, all the women around him that work anywhere near him have zero respect for him, and they will tell him that to his face.
Right. Mm-hmm.
If I worked under him, I'd be like, "You're a joke. Get away from me."
You should go, "What is you're a joke?"
It's a good question. And oddly enough, he now is going to become a Jeopardy question.
Oh, yeah.
And finally here, Dog the Bounty Hunter is getting married next week, remarried, but 2 of his daughters are not invited to the wedding. I guess Cecily and Bonnie Chapman don't get along with Dog's new girl, Francie, and they've been uninvited to the wedding that's going to happen next week. Their brother's invited, their other sister's invited, but Bonnie and Cecily... off the guest list.
Tells me Dog likes some drama. He's always got something cooking around him. No. Dog loves drama, Kev.
Well, TMZ reached out to Dog, and Dog was like, "Look, we love Cecily and Bonnie. We pray for their health and happiness. But beyond this statement, we wish to keep our family issues private," which means my new wife hates Bonnie and Cecily.
Hates them.
Wow.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay. Got a few birthdays here today. Giving a little shout out to my beautiful daughter, Larissa, from Dad, Alex, Kimmy, Laura, and Lily. Also got a birthday shout out here to Gabe. The happy belated birthday from Alexandra. Thank you for getting me hooked on these degenerates. Wait, are we the degenerates?
I think so.
Wait, what?
It's a compliment.
Look,
I'll take it.
You need to take it, Kevin.
Just take
It fits.
I take everything, Virginia.
Yeah, take it.
Also, a big happy birthday to Jimmy Malcolm in Knightdale, North Carolina. He's the hardworking dad who deserves all the happiness on his very special day. Nicole sending that in. You got the family there in the photo from North Carolina. And apparently they must be Florida State fans too, because they got that "Sucks to Be You" shirt on there in the photo. Sorry, Knowles fans. All right. If you got a birthday, no matter where you are, you can let us know. Just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. Got a couple added comments. We were talking about the new Fast Pass system they're going to be doing at Disney. They're going to be calling it Disney Plus, and they found a new way to make more money on you. It's the Disney Genie Plus is what they're going to be doing. And I had seen it was $15 a person there at Disney World. And somebody said, you know what, that's just the bottom tier. And it doesn't include all the rides. It goes up to $50 a person per day.
I was going to say, 15 seems way too low for that mouse.
He's like, that doesn't feel right.
Well, the mouse put that out in his press release.
Yeah.
It's $15.
Yeah.
And it sounds great.
Yeah.
Tricky mouse.
Yeah, somebody said, I think that might be for 2 rides, the 15, so that's it. So
You called it. You just said, is that for 1 ride?
Well, if Legoland is selling 3 passes for $25,
Right,
and that's 3, that's 3 rides.
Had to be more, yeah. Somebody though dogging on Universal's Fast Pass. They say it's $89, and you can't use it on any of the new rides, including Harry Potter.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah, so definitely, if you are going to do any of the Fast Passes, it is fun, and all the theme parks do offer it. But there is definitely some fine print you'll want to look at. Get a full understanding on exactly what you're buying that Fast Pass for and what it is going to get for you. All right, we got that cash code that is out there. Hopefully you're able to get that earlier on. Also, we got another one for you coming up at 9 a.m. And here to get things going on a Monday morning, we got a round And that's right. And maybe also making some money as well. Got that cash code JUMP that is out there. Still good for you. Go to the app, plug that in, JUMP, and you could get yourself $1,000. We'll do another cash code coming up at 9 a.m. this morning. Okay, hopefully you guys are awake. You feeling it?
No.
It's Monday. What do you think?
I know. It's Monday. And you had the Sunday scaries yesterday, and so we're trying to get it all kicking here. Get the juices flowing. All right. I got some things I need you to think about, but I need a fast answer here. It's got to be sensible, too, to get a point. All right. Okay.
Sorry, I was going to say something.
I thought you were doing an interesting breathing routine, or I'm not sure what this is.
I was going to say something, but I got caught in my own thoughts.
Yeah, okay. Well, you had the floor.
I felt like I did.
Yeah, you did, yeah. Okay, here we go. Virginia, Jaybird, and Denny's. Think fast. All right, first up. A muscle in your body starting with the letter G.
Groin!
He's always thinking about his business.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Always, Virginia.
Okay, Jaybird on the board first here and think fast. Next up, something you'd put on a sandwich starting with the letter M.
Mayo.
Oh, Virginia. Oh.
Dang it.
Got you on mayo. Oh. You've been vicious bead.
Got you on a sandwich, Bird. Where you at?
Dang, got him with mayo.
I want a sandwich.
Wow.
Mayo's awesome and gross, if that makes sense.
It is. It's awesome and gross.
It is.
Okay, well, it's interesting tagline for Hellman's. Mayo, it's awesome and gross.
I could not agree more.
I'm kind of torn.
That's a perfect description of mayo.
I'm kind of torn. I want to buy it, but it's gross. I'm not sure. Okay, how about this? Something you wear starting with the letter B.
Bonnet!
A bonnet. Yeah, you can wear a bonnet. Odd. Bonnet?
How did you have that locked and loaded?
I have no idea.
He's watching Pollyanna, I think.
Makes sense.
On the Disney Plus. It's fresh in his brain there.
Bonnet Bird.
Yeah, okay. Bird's got the lead, 2-1 over Vicious V. Denny's yet to get on the board.
Oh, man.
Yeah, okay.
Bonnet groin.
Yeah, bonnet growing, yeah.
Mayonnaise.
I know. Yeah, I had a lot of interesting things here. Okay, how about this? Think fast. It's a type of apple starting with the letter G.
Green!
Guy.
I'll go green. Yeah, green apple.
Green apple, dog.
Green apple.
I like him green. I like him hard, Kevin.
You do? Okay. All right.
Hard
Got your own
and juicy.
preference.
The green ones are hard and juicy.
They are, and they're tart.
They're crisp.
Tart. Okay. All right. You guys ready for one more?
Yeah.
Okay. Just didn't know if you had any more apple superlatives.
They're so round.
Yes. All right. Okay, Jaybird's got the lead, 3-1. All right. Something you'd bring to the beach starting with the letter S.
Sunscreen.
What'd you say, Virginia?
Sunscreen.
Sunscreen. Okay.
What'd you say, Bird?
Sand.
He said sand.
What, you BYOS?
I bring sand to the beach.
No.
You know, we had plenty here. You didn't have to bring your own. So I get up with bags of sand. Like, who is this guy?
Sorry, my mind's still on the green apple thing.
Yeah. Okay, bring your own sand. It's quite an interesting beach, isn't it? That point, is it even a beach?
I would not be surprised if I saw you walking up with your own sand and be like, it's just Jaybird.
Yeah, I like my own kind of sand here. Big fan of this kind of sand. Okay, 3-2, Jaybird over Virginia. All right, next up here, think fast. A type of salad dressing starting with the letter B.
Balsamic!
Ties it all up.
Oh.
Denny's, you can go back to taking your nap. You're out.
No.
Denny's.
I'm not even sure Denny's walked in the studio. Is he in here?
Yeah, really.
Okay, there he is. Okay, all right. It's 3-3. Virginia Jaybird next.
Oh, my God.
Correct answer is our winner. Are you ready for this?
So ready.
Okay, here we go.
It's 3-3?
It's 3-3. Okay. Something you watch starting with the letter N.
Network TV!
What'd you say, Virginia? News?
News.
I said network TV in the beginning.
You started network TV. Suits, do we like network TV enough to give it to Bird? He said, yeah, he doesn't love it, but he's going to give it to you.
The bird! The bird!
He doesn't love it, but he's going to give it to you.
Yeah, take it.
Okay.
Nobody loves any of his answers,
Yeah.
but you got to take them.
Yeah, you got to question
Except
all of
sand
them.
to the beach.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, sorry, we're not going to take that one. Not going to take that one. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Well, you got to take the good with the bad. Bird actually has some positive COVID news to share with us. And how often do you ever get to say that? Positive COVID news. We'll let you know what the latest is coming up next.
Follow KVJ on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at KVJ Show.
Oh, boy, Internet. Oh, man. It is so important to have really good, reliable, and fast Internet. That's why I don't mess with anybody except for Xfinity. That's where you get these super fast speeds and reliability. In fact, speeds faster than a gig. You can power a house full of devices. You got to be doing your work, like me, homework. You've got to be doing your streaming. You want to play your video games? Consider it all done when you got the super fast speed and reliability of Xfinity. And listen to this. What a great deal you can get. Get started with Xfinity Internet for just $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. You just go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or go to an Xfinity store today, and you can get the parental controls, the X5 Advanced Security, all of it thrown in there, right for free. Requires paperless billing and auto pay. Ends 9/7/21. Restrictions apply. New performance started 50 megabits per second. Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig speed Wi-Fi requires gigabit internet and compatible X5 gateway. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed.
The Velociraptor relied on its keen eyesight and sense of smell, while today, creatures rely mostly on sound, touch,
This Coke is cold.
and taste. Grab an ice-cold Coca-Cola and treat your senses at Universal Orlando Resort, home of the new Jurassic World Velocicoaster. Florida residents can feel the rush all year with a Universal Orlando Pass from less than $15 a month after down payment. Based on a 2-part seasonal pass, 0% APR restrictions apply. Visit universalorlando.com.
It's time to spread your wings and your flippers. It's time to breathe the air. Dance in the streets. Excite your senses. From day to night. It's time to see the world again. SeaWorld. Buy a 2022 Fun Card and get the rest of 2021 free. Restrictions, blockout dates, and taxes may apply.
If you're thinking about moving, if you're thinking about buying a property, you need to know about Good Greek Realty. Now, for years, we've trusted Good Greek Moving and Storage. Spiro and the guys are experts when it comes to everything moving, and now they're growing and expanding their family and their reach. And Good Greek Realty is going to be your way to completely connect with one company and do everything relocation with one stop. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Good Greek Realty is the way to go. They connect you with a top agent in our area and buy or sell with the confidence that Good Greek promises. And when you list your home with Good Greek Realty, get all of your packing and supplies and boxes for free, courtesy of Good Greek Moving and Storage. They are the relocation experts, the Good Greek team. Find out more today at goodgreekrealty.com.
Hey, bada. Heard you couldn't get your credit approved.
Strike 3! You're out! Don't let your credit keep you in the dugout. The Credit Clinic is back today and tomorrow at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. If you have a job bringing home $350 per week, the Credit Clinic at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach wants to approve you so you can drive home your new Kia today, like a sporty new 2021 Kia Forte with 0 down payment for only $265 per month. This is not a lease. You own it. And if you have a job bringing home $350 per week, the Credit Clinic at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach wants to approve you. Mention this ad and receive a flat screen TV with your new Kia purchase. Don't miss the Credit Clinic today and tomorrow, only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Get pre-qualified at greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. Example stock number 210707 with approved credit through KMF. 0 down, 84 months at 1.9% APR plus tax tag at $9.99 admin. All factory rebates apply. TV retail value $350. Offers don't combine. Expires 9/4/21.
Summer's winding down, and we know you want to enjoy what's left of it. But before you celebrate this Labor Day weekend, plan ahead and know all your options. If you drink, don't get behind the wheel. Instead, designate a sober driver or catch a ride service. And if you are the designated sober driver, commit to staying sober. Celebrate responsibly and remember to drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Jupiter has a new luxury med spa, Begin Anew, and I love everything they do. They have so many different facets for beauty, health, and wellness. Everything from laser treatments to skin tightening to facials to IV nutrition. You know, I've been doing those IV nutrition vitamin bags. Great for keeping your immunity up. I also did that total optimal wellness check where they do a blood draw, and then I got back like 16 and a half pages of all kinds of information about what's going on the inside that affects how you feel and live on the outside. It really is amazing, and it's free with your insurance. The Total Optimal Wellness Check at Begin Anew Med Spa. Go online today, beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Visit hgregg.com today and choose from over 1,000 vehicles in stock. All thousands below market value. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Our banks say yes. Visit hgregg.com and save thousands on your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. That's hgregg.com.
Just a 10% chance of a shower or storm through your Sunday evening. Partly cloudy skies with overnight lows dropping down to near 80 degrees. Then on Monday, a 30% chance of showers and storms, hot and humid with high temps in the low 90s and heat index values as high as 105. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Kate Wenzel for 97.9 WRMF.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
That's right. Why not? Might still work. Jump. That'd be the app cash code we gave away at 7 o'clock. But honestly, I would just tell you, like, the best way to make sure that you get in time is just make sure that you're there at the time. We're going to give it to you. 9 a.m., another app cash code is going to be coming up. It's just easy money.
You said jump?
Jump, yeah.
Jump, yeah. Might as well jump.
That's it, yeah. Thank you very much for the musical interlude. That's the word that you want, J-U-M-P. But like I said, it's getting close to maybe expiring, but, you know. 9 o'clock, 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Those are all times, 6 different times every single day. We're going to give you another app cash code, $1,000. Alyssa and Boca Raton, Vicky and Jupiter, just some of the people that we've been able to give $1,000 away to, and we'd love to do some for you coming up.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
It's not often you can say this. We've actually got positive COVID news. Jaybird has positive COVID news. Jaybird, what is your positive COVID announcement you want to make?
Like I'm at a press conference right now.
Yeah, this is big.
Jason Lee Pennington has got his taste buds back.
Oh!
Yes! It feels
wow.
good, baby.
That's awesome.
It sort of started coming around on the podcast on Friday. Remember, I felt like a grape feeling? It was after I did that horrible shot.
Yes.
Well, I felt like I could taste a hint of grape, Kev.
Okay.
And then
all right.
Yesterday, I did a shot of honey whiskey, and for whatever reason, that kicked in. I'm like, I'm tasting honey. Ooh, this is something else.
Okay.
Uncrustable, boom, could taste the strawberry jam.
Wow.
Yes. So I didn't really get to explore because it was later, and so I have not had my snack party.
Okay.
But today we are throwing caution to the wind, and I'm going to get real fat.
You're going for it, huh?
Congratulations.
It feels good. The smelling is not as strong, but I don't care.
Okay,
I don't
the
care.
taste was the big thing.
Taste is important.
Hey, Virginia, do you have something that we could try at Jaybirds? Can we do another quick blind taste test? I know we had done it to prove that he didn't have any taste buds working. Do you have?
For smelling or for
tasting?
I can definitely I can taste.
Okay. Well, I want the proof.
I got taste. I got taste.
You got a blindfold over there, Virginia?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, see, I mean, we got to make sure. I mean, because you're some enjoyable things like honey and things like that. You're able to get, that flavor, but, what about everything else that Virginia might have over here?
Well, I mean,
does it work or not? I mean, I don't know. We proved that you clearly could. I mean, we got to prove definitely that you can.
Yeah, all right, let's do this thing.
Okay, Virginia's getting that already.
Oh, God.
There. I know my sense of smell's working because I got a whiff of it.
Yeah, I can actually smell
Good
that
Lord.
a bit. I can smell a little bit.
What the heck? Hey, you got that blindfold? Throw it over to Jaybird just so
Here.
he can't see what you're
Here's the blindfold.
hacking into over there. You're just trying to get that thing all set up.
I don't
That's
have a
great news, though.
I don't have a can opener, so I'm opening it with a knife.
I gotta tell you, I feel like you're kind of on the lucky end of this. Now, if you're talking about today, are we 3 weeks out from when you first kind of got COVID, Jaybird?
I believe so.
Okay, about 3 weeks. Just for anybody, trying to figure out what the deal is and how long it takes. And I know for everybody it's going to be different. And my wife's still a year later. We're coming up on the year since we had the COVID. She still can't smell.
I can smell that a little bit.
Can you really?
Yeah, I can smell a little bit. So my smell is definitely weaker than my taste, but my taste, baby.
That's great news, though. That really is. That's encouraging.
It is. I'm going to have a big pizza party today.
Okay, pizza's going to be it.
Denny's, it's going to be Pizza Monday.
Okay. That is exciting stuff.
I haven't had tacos in a while either. Mexican Monday sounds great.
Yeah. Is this whole week just going to be every different day, something new?
I'm in the 170s right now with my weight, so I kind of feel like I can walk around.
You can let it ride.
I got BPE, Big Pizza Energy.
Okay. That's going to be exciting stuff.
Hey, so Virginia, did you go to your house to prepare the meal?
Yeah, I don't know what she has.
Me and
over
Kevin
here.
can only stretch for so long.
So it's in a can, and I didn't have my can opener in here. So
that's okay. I mean,
we're stretching.
We can.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
That's okay.
I'm doing my best. I have to slice open my hand.
This is your best, huh?
What were you opening that up with?
It sounds like a shovel.
A knife.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
We have a can opener, but the can opener doesn't work.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you get a bunk can opener. You ever
It's
had
a
that?
bunk
And
can
you
opener.
keep turning it, and it's the cruelest joke ever. You get that really bunk can opener, and you're just spinning, and the wheel's just spinning, and nothing's happening.
So our can opener, does anything work in this studio? Not even our can opener?
Our computer's not working with our commercials. Our can opener won't work.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
It's a great Monday. Happy Monday, everybody.
I feel all that stress I relieved just rushing back.
Are you still opening this can? Oh my God.
Let's just try to get it from the middle, Denny's. Here, use the knife.
We can move on.
I gotta tell you, our improv skills are pretty good.
Yeah. That's all right. Why don't we just, I'm looking at you guys. You guys have a long way to go. We'll wait. That's all right. That's okay.
It's still opening it?
Yeah, we'll just pass on that. Good Lord.
Saved by Virginia's dumbness.
Yes. Wow, that was something to watch, wasn't it?
It was something to listen to, that's for sure.
Whoa, that was something. Okay, yeah, we'll pass on that.
I'm still not
congratulations on your
thank you
taste buds there, Bird.
It feels good. It feels
Yes.
good.
Glad to hear that. Yeah, I mean, it is something here with COVID as you're looking at the numbers and what is going on. And the Delta variant, man, just it's a whole new COVID world. It really is. And I do want to say thank you very much for all the support I got. I put out an announcement. I got to tell you, it's some scary stuff, but I asked for some prayers if that is your thing. Because my mom has got the COVID, and she is really struggling with it. She's in the hospital right now, battling it out.
She's in the hospital.
She's in the hospital.
Is she on any kind of breathing apparatuses or anything?
They right now just have the mask on her, and that's it. They haven't gone to the ventilator, which I know for a lot of people, if you go to that level, it's bad news.
My neighbor was on the ventilator.
Yeah. So it's scary stuff, man.
How's
I'll
her?
tell you what.
Did you get to talk to her?
I did. I talked to her on Saturday, and I felt kind of bad. And boy, I'm telling you, it is something. I've never in my life heard my mom sound that weak. She sounded like she was 90, and she barely could talk and breathe, and it was very sad.
What did she say when you did speak to her?
It was hard to understand. She had just said that she just wants to go home. She's tired of having so many cords and all that stuff coming out of her. And so she just said it's just really hard to breathe, hard to catch her breath. And I told her, I said, just keep fighting for every breath. I said, you just got to keep going after it, Mom.
She was hard to understand.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like talking to me.
It was for different reasons. Yeah, for different reasons. So it was really, a tough thing. And I'll tell you, honestly, there's one thing that, I've gotten out of this, and I've tried to read everything, and I'm not passionate one way or the other on anything. I think people need to make their own choices. But, the one thing that I would stress on this, and just looking at my mom's situation, is whatever your COVID decision is, make it based on a conference and consultation with your doctor, not on whoever your favorite political host is or whomever might be on your Facebook feed or whatever is going on, because my mom would be in a different situation had she have listened to the right voices.
Do you know what it finally was that made her go to the hospital? What was the final straw where she said, I gotta go?
She just couldn't breathe. Now, my mom and I, we both have chronic bronchitis. And so we both already have
compromised breathing problems.
Yes, it's something that's always with us. My mom gets it. I get the bronch annually. My mom gets it 4 times a year probably. So she's always had it worse than I have, but it's a genetic thing. And so I get it. But she's a 74-year-old woman. She's tap dancing on the doorstep of diabetes, all these kind of reasons. And that's somebody that you need to be talking to your doctor and saying, hey, look, this thing's getting around. And I do believe in the one statement that I've heard, that if you don't have any kind of immunity whatsoever against this thing, it's not a matter of if, but when. And so, she has really had the political voices up in her head about vaccines and everything else that has gone on. And I was talking to my dad. My dad is as conservative and right-wing as you can get. If you've got a gun, he's got 3. If you love God, he loves him twice as much.
That is true.
If you think Reagan is amazing, he's got a Reagan pajamas. So, I mean, my dad is there. And talking to my dad today, he says, I wish the voices that we would have listened to would have been your mom's doctor. And talking to him, he said, your mom needed the vaccine.
That was a quote from him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of conservative radio guys, 2 of them, I think, that were on the radio saying, don't get the vaccine, don't get the vaccine. And both of them got the COVID and dropped dead.
Yeah, one here in Palm Beach County. One of them, that was his whole rhetoric. And then another right-wing radio host and a staunch anti-vaxxer, Phil Valentine. He had a month-long battle with COVID. He died at the age of 61, and his family is saying that Phil regrets not being more vehemently pro-vaccine. And that's why I'm telling you, these guys are making a living off of, doing that tap dance of this and that. It's a political thing that they're doing, and they're getting ratings because of it. And I will tell you, from somebody who is going through it, the voices you need to hear are not the ones coming from a radio host or from a blog. You need to talk to your doctor. And I'm not saying go out and get the vaccine. You got to make your own choices.
Yes.
But just make sure that your consultation is with the right voices. My mom's was not. Had she had the right voices in her head and listened to them, she'd be in a different situation today. So...
well, we hope she feels better.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pulling, for it, and it's tough. I know it's a tough ride, and I hope for the best.
And is your dad allowed to go to the hospital and see her? Because I know some hospitals are taking no visitors.
She really is no visitors. They have accommodated the point where he, behind a plexiglass wall, can kind of wave to her, and that's about it. But they're working on her constantly. So, it's tough. It's not like he gets to sit with her and talk to her and keep her company, and it's a desolate, scary, tough place for her to be, but that's what she's going through, as so many other people have.
Anything we can send her or anything we can do to make her feel better?
I don't know that there's, I keep texting her positivity and things like that, and things that she'd like, and, Bible verses and the stuff to kind of keep her spirits up. Because I think she can read her phone, but it's just even tough for her because
to talk.
Well, even your dad, is there anything we can do for your dad? Keep his spirits up as well.
I'm kind of trying to do the same thing for him. So, I mean, so many other people I know are going through this, and this is just, our own personal story with it. But there's one thing that I could say, just get the right voices in your head. And these medical professionals, they care about you. They're in there to keep people alive. They're not in it for political gain. They are in it just to help you make the right decisions. So make sure you're talking to your doctor, especially if you're in a situation like you're 74, you've got chronic bronchitis, and you are pretty much right at the doorstep of diabetes. 40% of the COVID deaths have been with diabetics. So, just know all those little factoids and make the right choices based on the right information.
And if everybody would, just say a little prayer for Kevin's mom.
Please, thank you for all the positivity. Again, I do appreciate that. I believe in that. Even if you don't believe in prayer, I believe in good vibes and good karma and all that kind of stuff. And so I believe that my mom my dad last night was saying her oxygen was up to 93, which is great. You know, so that's positive. So, you know, I'm leaning on that, and that's all good, and I'm hoping that maybe, you know, people's prayers had some kind of effect to that. So we'll see, but I know it's a long ride, so we'll see where it goes. Now, we do have some good news. I know when I was out, you guys had Klepto in here, and his dad was going through it as well, and he was in an accident, I believe.
Yes.
And you guys threw out a GoFundMe, and from what I understand, it's doing well. Like, was it $11,000 that I heard?
Over $11,000 as of this morning.
Yeah, it's approaching 12, and we got good news, right? We've got an update.
We do. So on Sunday morning, Klepto texted us to let us know that his dad awoke from the coma.
It's huge.
It's huge.
So big.
2.5 weeks in a coma. They didn't know. It was very scary. He was non-responsive. Then once he was in the hospital, he tested positive for COVID.
I mean, his story was such a sad story. Someone broke into his house. He got COVID. All this while he was in the hospital.
While he's in the hospital, his house gets broken into twice.
That's unbelievable.
Terrible.
Twice.
But
twice.
KVJ Nation raised over $11,000 in a matter of days to help them out. So.
That's really cool. Well, thank you guys for that. I mean, we always try to do that. If somebody needs help, we throw that out there for the KVJ Cares page, and every now and then it's somebody either on this show or somebody that's kind of part of our little family that needs help, and so we appreciate when you guys come to the rescue as well. So that's awesome, good news here on a Monday. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, you got any call them outs, any statements that you'd like to make, you can get those to us, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Your call them outs next at the KVJ Show.
Good for you, I guess you moved on really easily. You found a new girl and it only took a couple weeks. Remember when you said that you wanted to give me the world? And good for you, I guess that you've been working on yourself. I guess the therapist I found for you should really help. Now you can be a better man for your brand new girl. I guess you're getting everything you want. You bought a new car and your career's really taking off. It's like we never even happened, baby. Tell me what is up with that. And good for you, it's like you never even met me. Remember when you swore to God I was the only person who ever got you? Well, screw that and screw you. You will never have to hurt the way you know that I do. Well, good for you, you look happy and healthy. Not me, if you ever cared to ask. Good for you, you're doing great out there without me, baby. God, I wish that I could do that. I lost my mind, I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bedroom. But you're so unaffected, I really don't get it. But I guess good for you. Maybe I'm too emotional, but your apathy's like a wounded soul. Maybe I'm too emotional, maybe you never cared at all. Maybe I'm too emotional, your apathy is like a wounded soul. Maybe I'm too emotional, maybe you never cared at all. You look happy and healthy, not me, if you ever cared to ask. Good for you, you're doing great out there without me, baby. Like a damn sociopath, I've lost my mind, I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bedroom. But you're so unaffected, I really don't get it. But I guess good for you. Well, good for you, I guess you moved on really easily.
All right, who do you need to call out here on a Monday? I don't know what it is, but I am always so bothered by jerky parkers. I don't know what it is. I have just one of those things where I can't help myself. And you know what? It's usually somebody in a really so I put all this together. I could be massively wrong with my deductions. But when I see somebody in a car that cost over $200,000 and they are parked either in a handicap spot, and again, we went through that one guy that had a Ferrari, and he was backing into the spot, and I saw the guy skipping out of his car and going right in, and then we had that whole thing where I found out, okay, the guy's not legitimately like handicapped, he just was entitled. And so I saw this, and I put this up on my Twitter. I said, you don't know for sure that this person is an insufferable a-hole, but you got a pretty good idea. They've got a very fancy car, and you see that they've taken up 2 spots. They don't want anybody in the front or in the back.
That's so annoying. Some will even do it the other way, where they kind of diagonally park with 2 spots
right on the middle of the line, because they want a good, because they've got a super expensive car and they want a good 3 feet on either side, and like going, I'll pay for the spots, but ultimately this is on a very packed Atlantic Avenue in Delray Beach, and you're like, okay, I would love to get it, and we couldn't find a spot because this guy's like gobbled up too with. What is this vehicle that he's got here? This a Bentley, maybe a Maserati. So
there's a YouTube video of a girl who does that. She double parks, and this guy is so pissed off, he ends up blocking her so she can't get out, and the whole thing's on video. And he's basically saying, "You think you can park there because you have a fancy car? Please let me out, sir. Please." It's pretty good.
What a mess.
It's a mess.
Yeah, so you got a column out here. You can let us know. Hit us up, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. And I had seen this today, and it really kind of plays into it. Over 75% of workers in the U.S., they want the ability to work from home forever. There were already complaints about going into the office, but now with, everything pandemic and blah, 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 is this thing ever going away, who knows? And so, the person was saying, hey, there's a couple things that I think need to be addressed in the offices as we are having to go back. Just been back 2 days, and I'm seeing all kinds of stuff. People doing the speaker phone calls, shut your door, conference calls on speaker, that kind of stuff. People coming up and hugging me like crazy. Just remember, not everybody's set the same way. So as you're back in the office, I haven't seen you in a long time. Come on, give me a big old bear hug. Maybe not everybody's ready for a bear hug yet.
Come in slowly.
Yes.
Test the water.
Right.
Don't just start hugging people.
Yes. And this one person really is venting about just the noise in the office. Loud talking in general. I can hear it through my earbuds. So if you're used to a quiet home and working in different circumstances, just as you start to go back to the office, if that's where you are set, just remember there's a lot of other people around.
Well, working at home, you can eat when you want to. You can go take a shower if you want to.
Yeah.
Man, that's your little hub.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on there. A lot of stuff. Let me see here. Other column outs that we got here today. I saw one on my next door. They want to call out the rooster that's keeping me awake. They said, does anybody know who I could call to pick up a rooster? The rooster does not belong to me, and I have no idea where it came from, as this is an apartment complex. It just showed up 3 days ago, and it's been making a bunch of noise all around the clock. Now, I called Animal Care and Control, who told me that I'd have to confine the rooster myself before they would come pick it up. So they've got to go out and catch a rooster and have it confined in some type of cage or contraption or whatever. And they say, I doubt that's happening. I'm not really a rooster wrangler. And Bush Wildlife, they stated it's not a natural wildlife creature, and you need to call Animal Care and Control. So they are in this circle of the only way they're getting rid of this rooster is they have to go and catch it themselves and put it in a box or whatever it might be.
Sounds tricky.
What a story.
That is quite a story, but yet they can't sleep and they can't get any peace because of this dang rooster. It just came out of nowhere.
Those roosters, they will mess you up because they're all over the place in Key West.
Yeah.
And if you stay in Key West, you will be woken up early by a rooster.
And some of them don't sweat humans.
No.
They'll walk right up to you and kind of peck around.
They certainly are on their own clock.
Right. Mm-hmm. Another column out here. Somebody said, I want to just call out marriage.
Who's this from, Jay Bird?
Marriage is an outdated concept. Why do the majority of marriages fail? People change, people grow apart, and you're stuck with a messy and expensive and painful situation. If you want to be together, just be together and live together. Why do we have to prove to the world that we are a great couple by getting married? Stop.
I think marriage is on the decline, but I've been hearing that since I was, born. Oh, marriage is on the decline. People getting divorced.
It's a terrible idea. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I think the numbers are trailing off a bit from where they used to be back in like the 1950s.
Look, everyone's different. Some people love the idea. If you're able to find a partner that's cool and has your back, I get why it's cool and appealing.
Sure.
But if you're married to someone you can't stand, yeah, you're going to hate marriage.
Yeah. Okay, well, there you go. If you got any other thoughts or call them out, it's 877-979-WRMF. You can also use the mic drop feature that we have on our app. Actually, all you have to do is just go, and there's kind of like a little talk button, and bottom left, you go in there, and there's different ways you can leave us photos, videos. You can do basically about anything, and it's all from the free WRMF app.
Get the KVJ Show on your smart speaker anytime. Just say, play the KVJ Show.
Get ready. Saving starts with Xfinity. Because when you get Xfinity Internet and mobile together, you can save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill over AT&T. Enjoy fast, reliable internet at home and nationwide 5G on the go, included at no extra cost. That means you can connect to everything you love, whether you're a next-level gaming aficionado, an online shopping mastermind, or crushing that research project. So go ahead, stream on all your devices or video chat from anywhere and save hundreds while doing it, because saving starts with Xfinity. Get Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and ask how to get an eligible 5G phone on us. And for a limited time, $300 back. Don't miss out. Go to Xfinity.com/start saving. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Internet offer ends 9/7/21 and requires paperless billing and autopay. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Savings based on optimized pricing. Actual savings may vary.
Fall is just around the corner. Lowe's has what you need to change with the season. Like our new lower prices on select bagged mulch starting at $2.88 per bag. And American Gourmet 3-burner gas grills was $149, now $129. Fall together with Lowe's this Labor Day, in-store and online. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility. While supplies last, selection and product availability varies by location. Valid 8/19 through 9/8, U.S. only. Mulch offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage and Rocket Companies. Last year, we saw historically low mortgage interest rates. What you may not know is that interest rates are already starting to increase, and it's likely that trend is only going to continue. Our team of experts is standing by to help you save before rates go up. Don't look back and wish that you had taken action. Call 833-8ROCKET or visit rocketmortgage.com.
Rocket. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
Let's start with everyone out there looking to catch up on some much-needed summer fun. Narrow it to all those summer fun seekers who got caught without sunscreen. Oh, for you, Walgreens now offers delivery in as little as 1 hour. From sunscreen to bug spray to snacks and toys, Walgreens makes it easy to get the essentials you need quickly so you can keep your summer going.
Right now, buy one sun care item from brands like Banana Boat, get one 50% off. Of equal or lesser price, valid through 9/4. Restrictions apply. See Walgreens.com for details.
If you're looking for a great place to have a little staycation, how about the Seagate Hotel and Spa in Delray? They're doing everything right over there. And at the Seagate Hotel and Spa, when you stay in the hotel, you get all the amenities of being a club member, like the beach club. And you get to go to the spa because on Tuesdays and Thursdays, they've got tranquil Tuesdays and Thursdays with discounted massages and facials at Seagate Hotel and Spa in Delray Beach. It's the perfect little staycation. You can stroll down Atlantic Avenue, kick back by the pool, go to the beach club, go to Atlantic Grill. You're going to love the whole entire experience that is the Seagate Hotel and Spa in Delray. Call for reservations today, 877-577-3242, or just go online, visit SeagateDelray.com, enter promo code radio for discounts. That's SeagateDelray.com, promo code radio, and we'll see you at the
You
Seagate.
can't see these short ribs right now, so I'm going to describe them to you. They're juicy,
So marbled they melt in your mouth. They're all natural with no added hormones. They're succulent, smoky, seared with a beautiful crust. When you bite into them, it's perfection. The flavor, it's beef like you've never tasted. And the best thing about it, you can get it at Walmart. Introducing McLaren Farms, only at Walmart.
What's up? This is Riley. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the applewood bacon. It's savory, and then it's also kind of sweet. And I think the combination of bacon with chicken and Colby Jack cheese, it just really knocks it out of the park.
Hey, I'm Tanea. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the chicken. It's so juicy. It's grilled to perfection. I'm going to devour this sandwich.
Order the Grilled Chicken Club sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
You know, because of the pandemic and the continuing numbers, there's a lot of people who just said, you know what, I'm going to just work out from home. There's a lot of great stuff you can do. Trust me, I have discovered that just by having your diet on point and then doing some easy little workouts at home, I'm probably in the best shape of my life. And it's all because of Busybody Gyms to Go. The equipment that I do have, I just got from them. And I went online, I ordered it. They deliver it, they set it up, they do the maintenance on it. It's hassle-free. Go to gymstogo.com, gymstogo.com. Anything from dumbbells to an entire home gym with name brands like Life Fitness, Matrix, Stairmaster, Precor, they've got it all. So if you want simplicity and a great workout, it's Busybody Gyms to Go at gymstogo.com.
Hi, I'm Sloan Smith from All Your Cooling. All Your Cooling has been a family-owned business since 1973. We offer same-day AC service and installation 7 days a week. Call us today for a free estimate. 866-219-9390. That's 866-219-9390.
Hello, Florida. Switching to Geico is a good idea, especially when you consider everything.
First off, Geico makes it easy to switch, and you can contact your local agent for personalized assistance.
But having a trusted insurer in your life could make you feel so secure that you'll want to do something dangerous like run through a cactus patch, and that never ends well.
Well, if you switch to Geico, you could save hundreds on car insurance, and you could keep saving by bundling your motorcycle, boat, and RV, plus your renter's insurance.
But saving money might make you want to giggle gleefully, and when your mouth's open, a stray acorn could fall in there. It happens a lot, actually.
Well, they do have an industry-leading mobile app you can use to pay your bill, file and manage a claim, or add a new driver. And they offer discounts to military and federal employees.
And that might make you so happy that you start whistling all the time. Who likes whistling? Name one person.
Well, Geico is the largest car insurer in the state and has been saving people money for 85 years. It's hard to beat that.
But you're right.
Switch to Geico. It's obviously a good idea.
When you've been injured on the job, it's important to know all the benefits to which you're entitled. Don't trust the insurance company to protect you and your family. It's way too important. Gordon & Partners, fortheinjured.com.
If you're looking to lose a little weight, and who isn't, you know, maybe you indulged on the weekend and now you're ready to start fresh this week, squeezed.com juice cleanses are great ways to drop a few pounds, get rid of that bloat, feel slender and slim by next weekend. It really is that easy. I tell you, I did it for 5.5 days one time and I lost 9 pounds.
Wow.
That's huge.
Yeah, that is. Everybody I hear, they go 6 to 9 pounds. I kept going with it. You know, I did a cleanse and I just kept going. I do my maintenance juice and I changed my diet because of Squeezed and I lost 35 pounds. It's life-changing and I still do a Squeezed juice every single day for maintenance.
They make it so easy too. They bring it right to your doorstep, cold and fresh. You're going to love the convenience. You're going to love the flavors and the taste. They really are yummy and you can make it spicy or not spicy or veggie or fruit, whatever you like. Squeezed.com juice cleanses.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio. Save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia way. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Oh my gosh, how amazing. Brody Jenner had his 38th birthday party in Vegas over the weekend. And it ended in fists of flying.
Really?
What happened? Why was Brody attacked? We'll tell you at his own VIP party.
What?
Coming up in your dirt, we'll tell you.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, we had to call him out for marriage a second ago. Somebody just said, just don't do it. Just, why? Well, somebody who works at the DMV said, trust me, it is so much easier and less work to just get married. You got no idea how many people come in and have been with their partner for 10 or 20 plus years, and they've got no claim to their partner's assets. There are some things, and it does become a pain in the behind to just do that. We're going to stay together and not officially get married. So maybe look into the legalities of it. Apparently our society is still set up that I know, are a lot of perks. I remember the story with Don Cheadle a couple of weeks ago. He'd been with his woman, I think, like 28 years, and they finally got married because somebody looked at all the tax breaks, and they said, what are you doing, man? You're wasting a lot of money. And they said, 20 years, we figured we're probably in this for a while.
Don said, I'm flying free. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, right.
I just finally got to walk the plank.
Yeah, right.
They got him.
So.
Another one bites the dust.
I know,
Bird.
they got him.
You can argue it either way. I would just say don't rush into marriage. Make sure you've done all those things that are not sexy and not fun, like looking at numbers and crunching numbers. And if you do it for that reason, all right.
The biggest fear is you get married and everything seems cool, but 6 months after getting married, you go, oh my gosh, what the hell did I do?
They've changed.
It's terrifying. Yeah, that's a bad. Those are the bad cases of marriage. Maybe what you should do is be together for 5 years or 10 years and be like, okay, pretty good chance we're going to do this. We could save tax breaks, issues, long-term care. Let's finally get married.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine moving in with somebody? You get married, and that's when you decide to move in with them. You have no experience. How do you know you don't have a chronic fart sleeper? How do you know you don't have someone that yells and screams?
Well, that's what my parents did. That's what their parents did.
I know.
They hadn't even hooked up yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how do you know that you're compatible as lovers?
Yeah.
You just get in there and figure it out.
Well, I've got a question here about dating after my divorce. They said, I am going through a divorce. It's been 120 days since we split, but the mediation isn't for another 2 months. I want to start dating. Is it too soon? Now, my husband, again, was having an affair, so I feel like the marriage was actually even longer than just 120 days. What is the appropriate time to wait? I don't know if anybody's written the rules on this.
I think once you're separated and you've started divorce proceedings, you're good to go out and have some fun. Especially since he cheated on you during your marriage.
Do you? Boo-boo. Yeah.
You do you.
Do you? You've already started proceedings. If anybody's got a problem with the fact that a judge hasn't signed off on your divorce yet and they want to step to you and say something, tell them to go kick dust.
Tell them to kiss your grits.
It's almost like you need to have put out at least one Facebook post about your ending relationship.
Oh, I see that all the time.
Yeah, at least one. So if you've done the post, then I think you're good. Because have you ever run into a couple or you ever seen somebody out in public and you saw them maybe about a month or so ago and they were with a spouse, and then a month later you see them and they're clearly all over somebody else and you're like, what am I watching here?
Yeah.
Are they just blatantly cheating out in public? I had that happen one time. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Should I call somebody?
I ran in the other direction. I think hit a pole. I tried to get away so fast. I'm like, I don't want to see this. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, put out that post. I think you'll be fine. Any thoughts on that? You can always hit us up. 877-979-WRMF.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, it looks like your boy Brody Jenner.
That's not my boy.
Oh, he's your boy. He had quite a dust-up at his 38th birthday party. So, of course, when you turn 38 and your name's Brody Jenner, you're going to go to Vegas.
Well, yeah.
I mean, of course you're going to party in Sin City.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, Virginia.
And, of course, you're in the VIP section with you and all your bros. You got security, you got your crew, but somehow this crazy dude infiltrates. Apparently, somebody who was not a fan of Brody Jenner just lowered his head, lowered his shoulders, and from like 50 feet away got a running start and charged Brody Jenner inside his VIP room at this club. Now, security was kind of caught off guard. Nobody knew what was going on. The guy had Brody in a headlock and was punching him before security was able to get the guy off of Brody. And then you see Brody foot stomp this guy in the head, and then the security hauls the guy out of there. But crazy and dramatic.
Well, I mean, I didn't on the hills. Didn't Brody have some anger issues?
Yeah, man.
I mean, especially in the VIP section.
You know how it is in the VIP. Gets heated, man.
That's right. He slammed Stephanie Pratt. That's right.
Yes, he's always been a little edgy. So it looks like that big New York City homecoming concert in Central Park that was supposed to be like, oh, welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, New York is open. We're back for business.
Well, we got a clip of Barry Manilow singing, and then they shut him down in the middle of his song.
Damn, you can't shut down Barry Manilow.
Oh, they did.
They shut down Barry?
My man singing like, sorry, shut up, Barry.
Jeez, what the heck?
Attention. Please pay close attention to the following safety message.
How funny is it? He's actually singing I Can't Sing as they're actually shutting him down on the stage. I can dance, I can sing.
I like how Barry's not shutting it down now.
No, go Barry.
To approaching severe weather, all persons should move quickly and calmly to the nearest exit and proceed to your vehicles and protected areas outside of the event site. Please seek shelter for your safety. Thank you for your cooperation.
I mean, Barry wouldn't stop, so they pulled the plug on Barry Manilow.
Dang.
It's very rock and roll with Barry.
That is. I mean, he just kept on singing. He's a showman, isn't he?
He's there for the people, not for the weather.
Wow.
I'm a pretty big Barry Manilow fan.
We know.
Like a lot of his hits.
Wow. New York just can't get anything going right, can they?
It is a mess.
They
y'all.
have some challenges. Yeah, it's been tough for them.
And finally here, David Lee Roth is firing back at Gene Simmons. Do these two have some kind of weird battle going on?
Gene Simmons has beef with everybody. He's a big mouth.
David Lee Roth and Gene Simmons, you said?
Yes. I guess these two have been sharing barbs and coming after each other and comparing each other to Fat Elvis.
Well, they're both asses.
They're both asses.
They really are.
But I am here for it. I'm all about a washed up rock man fight.
I think David Lee Roth was talking trash about your boy Sammy Hagar again.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I did.
Sammy had kind of thrown a little bit out not too long ago about David Lee Roth and just said that when they had done that joint tour together with the Van Halens, he just said David Lee Roth is a weirdo. And he said he keeps to himself. He's on his own tour bus. We tried to hang out with him, and he will not mingle. And he's just always kind of been that way.
One of my favorite clips of the last 3 or 4 years is when David Lee Roth is in that hotel and he hears that room playing Van Halen.
Yeah.
And he thinks that they're Van Halen fans, but so he knocks on the door with the cameras like, hey, it's me, Diamond Dave.
They're going to lose their minds.
They're listening to a Pandora. They're young kids and they have no idea who Van Halen is or David Lee Roth. So they're like, they thought he worked at the hotel. It was awesome.
Hey, Diamond Dave, are you here with our room service?
It was such an uncomfortable, awesome clip.
Oh, boy.
Well, if you want to go check it out, David Lee Roth shared a black and white picture on his social media of him flipping off the camera, and he says underneath it, Roth to Simmons.
We all want to see a bunch of old dudes feud, right?
Yeah.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, it wasn't just Barry Manilow that had his own musical challenge. Others were struggling as well, including Adam Levine, who forgot the lyrics to his own song that is massively popular.
They said he's never forgotten the words of this song. One time, it's the first time he's ever forgotten the words of this song.
It's getting older, isn't he?
Yeah.
He was always there to help us, always belong to someone else. Not always rainbows and butterflies. What's up, man? You know what? I f***ed up. Oh my God! I sang the second. Okay, wait.
You guys, I've never done that before.
Oh, boy, wow.
Oh, my God, you guys. I've never done that before.
Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
How will we recover?
I don't know. Yet the world still goes on, Virginia.
And another older guy still getting it done. Simon Le Bon, lead singer of the band Duran Duran, decided to just jump up in a restaurant and start singing, Hungry Like the Wolf.
Yeah.
Touching the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. I sense the sound, I'm lost and I'm found, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Right on the line, it's just going fine. Out of the wine, I'm after you. Mouth is alive, it's just like wine, and I'm hungry like the wolf.
Yeah,
There you go.
he was at a Chili's and he just got up on the stage and started singing.
I mean, Chili's is awesome, isn't it? Look at this.
I kind of want to learn that song. I've
Yeah.
never heard it done acoustically.
It's kind of cool.
That
isn't
sounds
it?
fun.
It's a good little tune. Good little tune. He's still getting it done as well. And how about this? A competitive eater named Reina Huang easily beat the 10-pound burrito challenge at Tacos La Chula.
And she did it, I think, in under an hour. She did it pretty quick.
Yeah, this is pretty impressive. This happened in Orange, Texas.
I am standing outside of Tacos La Chula to try out their Gusto Burrito Challenge. Super excited, ready to eat some burritos. Let's go inside this place and check it out. Look at that. Woo! All right.
3, 2, 1.
How about that? If you eat the 10-pound burrito, the challenge is if you do it in an hour, your meal is free.
And you also break your BH.
And your toilet.
Yeah, they should throw some TP with that, shouldn't they?
I love those kind of challenges. I like when restaurants, you go in there, you can win a shirt or get your name on a plaque. I think those are so fun.
Yeah, it is kind of cool. In fact, we put up a post on the KVJ Show Facebook page so you can check out of any places in South Florida that have a challenge like that. So she did a 10-pound burrito challenge. Their thing is an hour. She did hers in 10 minutes, by the way.
What?
That's insane.
In 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Right. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. So yeah, we got some interesting ones up here of people that do have food challenges here in South Florida.
Well, I want to try them out. I want to kind of start doing this, just kind of like World Record Wednesday. I'm not there to, if I beat it, great, but I don't think I'm gonna beat it. I want to see how I just stack up against the challenge.
Here's one for you, Jay Bird. They got the Ass Lava Challenge. It's a 6-piece hot wing challenge, 15 minutes to eat them.
I saw that, and I don't know about the hot stuff. That's more of a Ralston challenge. I saw another one. There's some kind of big ass pizza that you have to eat within an hour, but it's a lot of poundage. It's a ton.
Okay.
I forget the name of the restaurant, but I saw it on the list.
Okay. All right, you can check that out. I think there's something at the Whole Enchilada. They said that they have one there as well. The St. Lucie Draft House has the Destroyer huge burger. I don't know if you get it free if you eat it in a certain amount of time. That's what we're looking for.
Well, how many pounds was that one? Because, yeah, I saw a big old burger. I told you, Virginia, about it. Was it 3 pounds of meat?
Okay.
The 3 pound burger. If you can finish it in one, I think you get your name on the wall somewhere.
Okay. I had done Shula's. Used to have one. They had, I think it was a 79 or 84 ounce steak, something like that. If you did that, you got your name on the wall when they were at PJ National.
And you did it.
I did it, and then they closed.
Oh. I wonder if you could have got your little plaque or your name where it was on the wall.
I don't know, probably.
I want to go on this journey. I seek adventure. I want to try some of these.
There's Pizza Paradise in West Palm. They got a 7-pound sourdough pizza challenge.
That's the one. A 7 pound. I want to try that one.
Yeah. Okay.
7 pound pizza challenge. What's the challenge though? You have to eat it in an amount of time?
Most of these are about an hour typically.
Is there any way you could eat a 7-pound pizza with if someone had a knife to your back?
No.
Virginia, you gotta eat the 7-pound pizza or Jay Bird gets it.
I couldn't do it.
I die.
You'd be dead.
And somebody, Vance said St. Lucie Draft House has a 3-pound burger challenge.
That's the one I'm talking about. I feel like I could do that one.
You do? Okay.
How big is 3 pounds? Is that the size of Rocco's
Now,
head?
if you try one and you fail, would you keep going, or would you be one and done?
No, I think I think you would do a little series of
See how
that. Put
close you can get?
Put on YouTube. Maybe
Okay.
take at least 5 to see how we do with it, and see how I do on these challenges. I do not expect to beat them. I don't think I'm some great competitive eater.
You just want to see how tough it is.
You don't have to
It's kind of like a
email
World
me.
Record Wednesday. We're just
Exactly.
Start with the pizza, though. Start with what you love.
I should start with the easiest one. Out of if you know of something, keep sending them to us, and we'll look at all of them. I'd like to start off with a win.
Okay, starting with a win. That's a good idea. Yeah.
7-pound pizza, dog. I don't know if I can do that.
That's cool, though.
Okay.
That's real cool.
Yeah. All right, we'll get those to us. We'll start making that happen. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, you had a conversation the other day about some neighbors that you thought might be swingers. That's that whole pineapple thing. Well, maybe the listeners, your neighbors, they did something different. I'll tell you what it is next.
You know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise before my world implodes. And tonight had something wonderful. My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes stare into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after 2. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. Every pure intention ends when the good times start. Falling over everything to reach the first time spark. It started under neon lights and then it all got dark. I only know how to go too far. My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes stare into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after 2. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. We took the long way round and burned till the fun ran out. Now my bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone. Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes stare into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after 2. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you.
So Jaybird thinking that his neighbors were swingers. Well, they had some pineapples up. I know that we've had that discussion before about, is that really truly the sign of the swinger? Maybe they're going through a Publix and they've got a pineapple upside down in their cart, and that's just them going around trolling, looking for people who want to jump into the swinging lifestyle.
We heard from quite a bit of swingers last week, Kev.
Yeah.
We start talking about this. The swingers come out.
So what was the latest on the pineapple? Because I know we've had this conversation before, and it's gone back and forth. Is the pineapple truly the sign, and that's how they advertise for other swingers by putting them on their house?
Well, remember last week, Virginia, how I said I take walks in my neighborhood, and there's this house that's got these pineapples there. Some of them upside down.
Mm-hmm.
They're decor. It's not like they're real pineapples. They're pineapple metal pieces of art.
Yeah.
There's a vase of
Right.
ceramic kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we talked about it quite a bit last week. I go walk by there over the weekend. All the pineapples are gone. They took them all down. So I'm thinking they heard us talking about it. They saw me walk by, saw me look at the pineapples, and then heard me talking about it. Or they just took down the pineapples. But that's kind of a coincidence.
The timing is odd, yeah.
Well, there was a bunch of them, and now all of the pineapples are gone.
It would suck if you just loved pineapples, and so you
Right.
put a bunch of them in front of your house, and now people keep knocking on your door because they want to bang your wife.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they really are just pineapple lovers, like you were saying. Welcome.
Yeah, because the
Aloha.
pineapple right side up is like a welcoming symbol.
Yeah, it's actually supposed to be a symbol of warmth and hospitality. That's
Right.
why people put it out on their house, is because, okay, we're friendly people. It doesn't mean that, we want to sleep with, another couple. We just want to say, hey, look, this is a warm, friendly, welcoming home.
Well, because I figured if they were really swingers are not shy people. They want you to know you're a swinger.
That's true.
So clearly,
But you just don't know, like, how warm they are. So it's like, are you just warm and welcoming, or are you hot and welcoming?
Are you warm and welcoming?
I don't think I can walk by their house anymore. I got to take a different route.
Yes. I guess you just got to figure it out, but
You
it's all gone.
shamed them out of their love of pineapple decor.
Well, I didn't mean it. I wasn't trying to make them feel bad.
Look, they need to know, because I don't think everybody knows. The swingers have taken the pineapple.
Well, I was just curious because I would walk by it every day and see it, and they were so pineapple heavy. I'm like, is this swinging?
You need to go and check their garbage. Do they have like 20 pieces of pineapple art all piled up in the trash? Or did they go to another neighbor's house and throw the pineapples away there, making them look like they're the swingers? Have you ever done that, where you've not wanted to throw something away in your trash because you're hiding things? Maybe it's like in your trash you don't want the neighbors to see. Like, for instance, when you take the recycling out and there's like 40 wine bottles in there, and you're like going, oh my gosh, I look like an alcoholic.
They say that's how some murderers and some people who stalk, they like to go through people's trash. And you're able to tell a lot about a person and what they're
Definitely.
doing if you do that stuff. I mean, there's many cases like that.
There's so much dirt in your trash.
Yes.
Yeah,
On you.
There is.
So what is it that you are hiding in your trash, or what have you ever hidden from your trash? What do you do? What is it you're trying to hide? And then where do you put it? You can tell me coming up next.
The KVJ Show will be right back. 97.9 WRMF.
Hey, Charlie.
What?
Guess what Ethel and I did yesterday for the first time in 10 years?
Oh, congratulations, old boy. I didn't think you had it in you.
Me either, but Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach made trading in my car so easy.
Right now at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Get up to $6,000 over Kelly Blue Book fair market value for any trade. So you can drive home the new Kia you really want. Purchase or lease any new Kia on our lot, and we'll give you your first 9 months of payment off. Plus, you keep all the rebates. Mention this ad and receive a flat screen TV with your new Kia purchase. Only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Visit GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. With approved credit, all offers require purchase or lease at retail. Excludes Telluride. Dealer discount up to $54.95 total. Max trade over allowance toward the purchase of select new models. Trade subject to mild reconditioning. Negative equity refinance. Offers don't combine. TV retail value $350. Expires 9/4/21.
Life's always changing, and when life changes, a lot of your bills tend to change too. It suits a WRMF, and whether you're getting married or maybe even divorced, maybe you've got a new driver in the family, or whatever it may be, changes can make it hard to keep driving with an affordable insurance rate, and that's why I want to tell you about Direct Auto Insurance. They understand your situation, and they're willing to work with you unlike other insurance companies. You can get in touch with them by phone at 1-877-GO-DIRECT or visit them at directauto.com. Plus, they've got over 400 locations you can stop by and talk to them about your insurance. They'll give you affordable rates even with a poor driving or credit record. A lot of insurance companies, they hold it against you, and it becomes very hard to get those good rates. Direct Auto is not going to hold it against you. Make sure you call, click, or go in today, 1-877-GO-DIRECT or directauto.com. Find out how you can get flexible payment terms. What I love about Direct Auto Insurance, you choose when, how, and what you're going to pay. It's 1-877-GO-DIRECT or directauto.com. Take on the day. Start saving today and keep on driving with Direct Auto Insurance. Rates and pay plans vary. Lower down payment is not savings. Terms apply. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
In business, it's never just another day. Every day is the day. That could bring your biggest order yet, or a new cyber threat. Whatever the day holds, with Comcast Business, you'll be prepared. With a network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses. Comcast Business Security Edge to help protect your connected devices, and a dedicated team available 24/7. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with a fast and reliable internet and voice solution for $35 each a month for 24 months for 2 years when you buy both. Or ask about our best deal on a gig speed bundle with a $500 prepaid card. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com to learn more. Offer requires enrollment in paperless billing and autopay through My Account. Ends 9/19/21. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 35 megabits per second internet and one voice line. Early termination fee applies. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change.
If you've got a garage door, you know that it can really be a hassle if anything gets busted on it. Simple maintenance and amazing technology is what they showed me at Precision Garage Door Service. They came out and switched out my garage door because it was so loud. The opener was just sound like a train coming down the street. But Precision Garage Door came out and they put in a new, seamless, amazing garage door that's so quiet. Precision Garage Door really is a pleasure to do business with. They're locally family owned and operated. They're super trustworthy. They're professional. They show up on time with a checklist, thousands of 5-star reviews. So if you need anything with your garage door, from simple maintenance all the way up to a complete overhaul, they can handle it at Precision Garage Door. Go online today, flgaragedoor.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein with another edition of Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 3, insurance companies are not your friends. They are not your good neighbors, and you are definitely not in good hands. Insurance companies fight every day to not pay claims. They don't want you to get a lawyer, but they have lawyers. So what should you do? Hire someone who is really on your side right now. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
If you're looking to drop a few pounds, Squeezed.com juice cleanses really have worked for me and for so many other people. If you're curious about a juice cleanse, maybe you've never done one before, Squeezed.com is a beautiful way to start. You can do a 3-day, 4-day, 5-day, even more. Whatever you can tolerate with your system, they've got a cleanse for you, and you can customize the flavor profile with Squeezed.com.
I love the spicy vegetable. I do one every single day. Hey, I would do it even if it weren't for the weight loss because of the vitamins and nutrients that I can get. And you get your body catching up with digestion. You just feel leaner and meaner, and you're going to love the squeezed juice and the way they taste.
If you've got questions, if you've always thought about doing one but maybe haven't done it yet, go onto Facebook and join Squeezed Society. It's a little online group with all kinds of members, and every question under the sun is answered right there. Squeezed Society on Facebook for Squeezed.com juice cleanses.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Visit hgregg.com today and choose from over 1,000 vehicles in stock. All thousands below market value. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Our banks say yes. Visit hgregg.com and save thousands on your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. That's hgregg.com.
Just a 10% chance of a shower or storm through your Sunday evening. Partly cloudy skies with overnight lows dropping down to near 80 degrees. Then on Monday, a 30% chance of showers and storms, hot and humid with high temps in the low 90s and heat index values as high as 105. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Kate Wenzel for 97.9 WRMF.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hooking you up with some easy money and a cool way to listen to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. Just get our app. Download it absolutely for free, and then listen up for the app cash codes we give out 6 times every single day. You take that code, take it to the app, enter it, and you can win $1,000 just like that. Like Alyssa Aboken, Vicky, and Jupiter, they both did that, picked up $1,000 coming up at 9 a.m. Just 26 minutes from now, you got another chance to win $1,000 on the 97.9 WRMF app with our app cash code.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
So what do you hide in your trash? Maybe it's your recycling. Maybe you decided to get rid of a bunch of pineapples you had all over your house because you just wanted a warm, friendly, welcoming house, but now the guy on the radio thinks you're a swinger. That's not what I had in mind, but yeah.
And you loved pineapples.
You love pineapples. I was just a welcoming individual.
Maybe it's a coincidence and they just wanted to throw that stuff away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
The timing.
Yeah, so if you ever hidden anything, a couple of fun comments. One person said, yeah, I'm the deacon of a Baptist church who enjoys a few beers, but I got to wait until dark to put them in my neighbor's trash down the street so he knows they're mine.
I remember, I think it was Denny's telling me a story back when he was a kid. He found a ton of nudie magazines, naked Playboys in the trash.
Yeah.
That's the jackpot.
Yeah. Well, typically, and I know I do this, there are a couple things even in my own house. And yeah, a lot of times it's maybe I've had an alcoholic beverage. I know my wife counts them. She tells me she does. So if I want to have a bonus one, then I'll take whatever the evidence is and I hide it in the trash down a little bit, further down so she doesn't notice.
Under the takeout box.
Yeah, wherever it might be. And I try to put something that's kind of messy on it so she won't be because, if you have somebody that's really snoopy, they may actually kind of be looking in the trash, but as soon as they hit something wet and nasty looking, they'll stop. So make sure you put your stuff that you're hiding down there and put something wet and nasty on top of it because they'll stop at that.
And if you don't have anything wet and nasty, just vomit on it.
There you go.
You gotta hide if you break a pot bowl or a bong. You gotta kind of hide.
If you break it,
if you break, you're gonna throw it away because.
Well, I think a lot of people will. If you've broken something that somebody in the house loves, especially, and you've broken that, you got to hide that in the garbage.
Like, say your name is Panda, and you came home from work the other day, and you drove your car over Rocco's scooter and broke it.
Oh, yeah.
Hardcore.
Okay.
Like, it's not rideable. It's hiding in the trash.
I think that scooter should have taken more of a licking, no?
Oh, my gosh. This thing crumbled like a cookie.
It did, huh?
It's a
not
mess.
Not a lot of things stand up to cars.
No.
Somebody said, I always get home before my husband, and that's when I take the Amazon boxes to a house down the street and slip them into the trash so my husband never sees what I've ordered. I bet that happens a lot.
There's somebody that saved all their boxes for like a month in their garage and then put them all on their porch at once to freak out their husband. It's funny, made me laugh on TikTok. The husband came home and was like, what the hell? It was like 8,000 Amazon boxes.
I'm sure it was real and not at all set up.
I loved it. TikTok. It's funny.
TikTok's so funny.
So funny.
Somebody said, I'm an elementary teacher and I'm blessed beyond belief to get dozens of little drawings each year that say, best teacher ever. Oh, I love you. I love and appreciate them all, but at the end of the day, I just toss them in the trash of the classroom across the hall in case mine doesn't get changed that night. Can you imagine these kids hand her the artwork and they're so proud when they come in the very next day and it's sitting right there in the garbage?
That's a lot of love in the trash.
You gotta hide that.
Got to.
You gotta hide that. Now, this was something I saw online. I don't know if this would be true or not, but imagine this. Maybe if you're in a dating situation, this could happen. This person was confessing, talking about hiding stuff in the trash. They said, I met a man on Tinder, and our coffee break led back to his place. Now, I was on the 3rd day of my period, so I had to excuse myself to go to the bathroom after we'd been talking for a while to change my pad out. Well, And it just happens.
Coffee, breath, and period. This is hot.
Yeah.
It's sexy.
Well, his trash can was pretty full, so I wrapped my pad in TP and I buried it in his garbage. An hour later, he goes to the bathroom, and when he returns, he says that I shouldn't have thrown away my pad because he might have touched it when taking out the trash and that it was gross and unsanitary. Apparently, he saw that the trash looked different, unwrapped the toilet paper, and saw my used pad.
He unwrapped it?
Yes.
That's on him.
I was mortified.
He's an idiot.
I apologized profusely, and he seemed to take it well. He just told me not to do it again, and if I needed to, just walk a few blocks to a nearby grocery store to change. I left after that and assumed that I won't be seeing him again.
He's a jerk. That guy, he doesn't have the right temperament for dating.
If someone wraps up something and puts it in your trash can and you unwrap it, you're a creepy idiot.
You're creepy. You're weird. I don't know if dating's right for you.
No.
Yeah.
Run, girl. That guy did you a favor.
Right.
Well, it wasn't like she put it on the couch. It was in the trash.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, talking about TikTok.
Yeah.
I saw another one. This girl jumped on this guy's shoulders and she was dancing around, and when she jumped off, her maxi pad was on his back of his neck and his shirt.
Gosh, she's so easily duped. So easily duped.
Trick Talk gets Virginia all day long.
I love it.
She lasted one fake video after another.
It's great.
Just loves it all. Loves it all. All right, coming up here in a second, it's going to be a little round of little kid or drunk adult from the messages you've left for us on the WRMF app. What do you think about this one from Michelle?
I threw up on a police officer.
Okay.
Oh.
She threw up on a police officer.
Dang.
Okay. Have you ever done that? Do you think she was a little kid or a drunk adult when she did it? That's ultimately what the question is. We'll give you the answer and more next year on the KVJ Show.
Tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me. Put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want you to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me? Holding too tightly, afraid to lose control. 'Cause everything that you thought I would be has fallen apart right in front of you. Just caught in the undertow. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Just caught in the undertow. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want you to do is be more like me and be less like you. And I know I may end up failing too, but I know you were just like me, with someone disappointed in you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want you to do is be more like me and be less like you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Tired of being what you want me to be. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Tired of being what you want me to
What do we got here? We got a little kid or a drunk adult that is doing this. Michelle had sent this in on our app.
I threw up on a police officer.
She threw up on a police officer.
That's rough.
That is real rough.
That can go either way.
I would think logic begs that it likely is a drunk adult. I would say if we had stats and you had percentages, it's going to favor that. In fact, I would say it's about probably a good 82% chance that this is going to be a drunk adult.
Could you imagine being an adult throwing up on a police officer?
It'd be tough, and they're not going to be happy about it. But I'm sure if we actually polled police officers, probably a lot of them have been thrown up on.
Oh, if you throw up on a flat top cop, they
Yeah.
might give you the chair.
Yeah. Okay. What is your vote on this, Virginia? Michelle, was she a little kid or a drunk adult?
I think drunk adult.
Drunk adult. Odds say that. I'm going to stick with the odds. Bird?
I'm going to go with the odds. Drunk adult.
You're going with the odds. Drunk adult. Okay, it's unanimous. Drunk adult. Michelle?
So I was a kid. I got lost in the mall when I was a small child. The police found me a little while after. I was kind of wandering around the food court. And one of the officers, he picked me up, and I was so scared about everything that was just going on. I ended up puking right in this poor officer's face.
Aww.
He immediately dropped me to the ground, which obviously made me cry. And it was just really awful and embarrassing.
Oh, that's tough.
What a mess.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh.
The
Wow.
police dropped her?
Wow. Okay. All right, what about Jerry here? Do you think Jerry was a little kid or a drunk adult when he did this?
I got caught stealing a blue raspberry Slurpee from 7-Eleven by putting it in my pants.
Feels like drunk logic. If not, he was a really twisted, awful kid that he was trying to steal at a young age.
That's a drunk adult. You're in 7-Eleven. You end up in 7-Eleven when you're drunk.
Yeah.
You're doing crazy things. There's shenanigans.
I don't know. I was thinking little kid.
Really?
I don't know.
Go with your gut. Don't let me sway you.
Yeah.
I'm going to say little kid.
Little kid. Okay, one little kid. You drunk adult, Jay-Bird?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I was actually a little kid. My friend dared me to steal a Slurpee. I put it in the front of my pants, and I was caught immediately. The whole thing was on security camera. My only hope is that it does not exist to this day.
Wow. It's kind of messed up. The kid's trying to steal, though.
I would like to see that video.
I would too.
Oh, yeah. I bet there's so much. I bet 7-Eleven has so many people trying to steal all the time.
Okay. Why don't we try one more here?
Okay.
I'm smelling something. I smell something. My smell's coming back. Do you put lotion on?
I just did.
I'm smelling. My smell's
Look at
coming
you.
back, man.
Bird, it's coming back. He's coming
Awesome.
back. He got his taste buds back.
I'm smelling that pretty strong.
Tahitian Dream
Yeah,
lotion.
it smells like fruit punch. Tahitian
Okay.
treat.
Yeah.
Good. All right, Virginia's got eggs for breakfast coming up, so
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the bid.
That's all right.
I take it over by emotion.
okay. All right, one more here. Little kid, drunk adult, Mitch.
I punched a farmer in the face when he made fun of me for how I ate corn.
You punched a farmer in the face for how he made fun of you when you ate corn.
Wow, that's aggressive.
That is aggressive. I would hope a little kid wouldn't be doing that.
I'm going to go drunk adult.
Drunk adult.
Farm, there's
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like something that happened in my hometown. Drunk adult here, Mitch.
I was a drunk adult.
Yeah.
I was over at my ex-girlfriend's house while, she was having a party. Her uncle is a big-time farmer, right? He saw how I was eating my corn and started making fun of me in front of everyone. I was drunk and didn't understand what was happening, so I just punched him in the face. And he proceeded to beat my ass in front of the entire party.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
yeah.
my.
Oh, he kicked his ass farmer style.
Well, Mitch has got an accent like, I don't think he's from the farmland.
Yeah.
And he stepped into a couple things. One, they'll mock you if you don't do their country things right. So he's eating the corn wrong. Then he gets into a fight and then proceeds to get his ass kicked after the first
And
punch.
you know that farmer loved kicking his ass.
They do two things well. They eat corn and kick ass.
Dang.
That's two of the best things they know how to do in the country.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news.
Yeah, good.
So many people on meth. Ow.
Yeah. All righty. Here's what we got today in your Out News. Did you happen to see on the news that racehorse that was running down the highway?
No.
Oh my gosh, I saw it on social media. I'm like, what the heck is this? It is a racehorse. It's got a number on its back. It's got that thing around its face, that mask they put on the racehorses. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
It's in Kentucky. The horse actually ditched the jockey on Saturday, got out of the racetrack, and got onto the highway, just galloping down the highway.
Damn, he made a break for it.
Yeah, 30 minutes, this racehorse running down the highway.
Just wanted to break free, man. Didn't want that racing life anymore.
It's kind of crazy, but then I didn't get to see the follow-up on the video I saw. I got saw it, like, oh, it's great, racehorse on the highway, huh? But they took it apparently to a barn to try to chill it out because obviously it's high-strung, it's tense, it's COVID and everything. And apparently what happened then when they took the horse to that barn to chill out, they had to rescue it again because the barn burned down.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well,
the universe is telling us.
Break free.
Let that horse go.
This horse is like, keep me away from these people. They're going to kill me.
And not only that, I mean, how's a horse supposed to compete with all that drama going around him?
I mean, wow. That horse knows something. That's crazy,
You're
huh?
right. So I take that horse out.
Yeah. There's an interesting photo of a coyote sitting in a classroom. This is in Los Angeles. They say the coyote just, nonchalantly walked right into the school, right into a classroom, and it just kind of like sat up on the bookshelf. It was just like, kind of hanging out.
I'm here to learn.
Yeah, they had to get animal control to come by and safely remove the coyote that was there in this 8th grade classroom. They say the drought and things like that are driving some of these wilder animals into civilized areas.
I think coyotes are cute.
It was adorable. It really was, and it didn't look like it hurt anything.
Until they eat your face.
I was going to say, I
Right.
think they're so cute until they eat your pet or your loved one.
Yeah, right. There's a 22-year-old in Italy that's going viral after he got a QR code tattooed on his upper arm. The reason why? Because it links to his vaccine status. And that way he doesn't have to bring his vaccine card to bars and restaurants that require proof of vaccination. He's 22. He goes around to a lot of bars.
I mean, if you're a guy that has tattoos already and what's one more, I think it's kind of brilliant.
Well, yeah, if you're in the tat community, this is nothing. It's a great idea.
Well, it's interesting stuff. Are we going to have our own little vaccine passports? Will it change? So if we have to keep getting the vaccine, booster shots and updates, will it be the same thing in 10 years?
Great question.
Could it be the smartest thing ever or the dumbest thing ever?
Who knows what the hell what it's going to be like in 10 years
Who
from
knows?
now.
Yeah, who knows?
We
in
don't
10
know what it's
days.
going to be at 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah. For the record, his parents think it was dumb, but it's 22. What do you think?
I think it's kind of smart. I mean, a 22-year-old's not going to keep up with a little piece of paper who likes to go clubbing.
Well, if you like tats and you're also trying to go viral and you're in that world, it's a home run for you.
And if nothing else, it's an interesting statement about a very bizarre time period.
Yeah.
That hopefully, we get past this pandemic, you look back and be like, what is that from, Grandpa?
I mean, right, this is the most bizarre time you've ever lived through since you've been alive.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Without a doubt. Or there's a guy on meth that thought somebody with a gun was chasing him. Apparently, nobody was chasing him, but he didn't know because he was on meth. So, in all of his methiness, he scaled 2 fences, climbed the side of a building to get to the lobby, and then got arrested because he didn't realize he unwittingly had broken into the county jail.
What a dumbass. He's right where he belongs.
That's amazing.
What an unbelievable story. See, kids, that's why you don't do math.
Math is dumb. It
Yes.
makes you really do bad, dumb things.
Oh,
broke
wow.
into jail?
Broke into jail.
And now he's there.
He thought someone was chasing him, so he runs into a jail. Yeah, don't do
Wait,
that.
when you come down from the meth and you're in your cell, do you go, damn it, what was I thinking?
How
have I
did I
done?
get here? And imagine when you hear that story. How did I get here? You actually brought yourself here. You scaled a wall, jumped a fence, and wound up here in jail.
I mean, there are days and then there are days.
Yeah.
Dummy.
Another dummy on meth, truck driver. Don't drive and do meth. He was hauling Cheez-Its and Pop-Tarts and wound up crashing on Friday in Maine. That's crazy.
Do we have one of those photos of Cheez-Its and Pop-Tarts all over the road?
You would think. You probably would, yeah. You should. What would you do if you saw a Pop-Tart truck turned over? You helping yourself?
So I'm not a huge Pop-Tart or Cheez-It lover, surprisingly
Okay,
so.
all
So this
right.
is not the kind of truck I get
Interesting
down on.
combo.
I also would feel bad. I would go over there and maybe like help them instead of
Yeah.
stealing from them.
Yeah.
If all their stuff is in the road, I think I like try to help
Hopefully
them.
that's not your first impulse, right?
Yeah, I don't want to steal the Cheez-Its.
There's a guy in Illinois that was hanging out at his job at Burger King, and he's like, you know what? I don't make a lot of money here at Burger King. So he had a good idea. He went right next door to the restaurant and robbed it.
Oh, please tell me it was a McDonald's.
It doesn't say what it was. It'd be very ironic if it was.
But they probably know him.
Yeah, he's just kind of right in the neighborhood. Yeah.
Dummy. They're like, oh, that's a neighborhood guy. Yeah, he works right over there.
And they saw him the next day when he went in for his shift.
Stupid.
He was arrested by the end of his shift, so it didn't even take that long. Yeah.
Dummy.
There's a woman in England that recently discovered a nut in a bolt in some Domino's pizza.
Ooh.
And it actually looks like it was baked deliciously into the cheese.
Was it yummy?
I don't know if she actually ate it. She was given a refund, and they said this kind of thing is extremely rare. Well, that's good, because that would be a terrible new topping.
I feel like you should give more than that for that kind of problem.
I feel so too, yeah.
You got a free pizza?
I think that's pizza for a year, right?
Yeah, if I'm the manager, we're getting
one pizza a week for a year?
Absolutely.
That's exactly
Yep.
what you get. Yeah. No doubt. How does that even happen? Well, you got to watch Skipping the Lines. We were talking about that Disney Genie Plus earlier. It's the new Fast Pass. They get rid of the Fast Pass. Now you got to, buy these different rankings because, boy, people get squirrely in lines. This had happened at the Velocicoaster ride. You know, the one they've been touting at Universal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, there was a little fisticuffs that happened there in July. A New York woman got arrested after officers said she punched a woman in the face. 28-year-old Shaika Allen and her family were behind the woman in line when the woman's brother jumped her in the ride's line. He ducked right underneath that queue rope that they have. Well, her brother then spilled a drink on Allen as he cut the line, and after a brief argument, another member of Allen's family shoved the victim. Then Allen threw multiple closed fist strikes, with at least one hitting the victim on the side of the face.
That's some Cobra Kai stuff.
Yeah, so people get real squirrely jumping those lines.
Well, if you have one family member there and then you try to skirt on up, you better make sure that everybody's cool with it. And what you do is you say, hey, is it cool if I go here? That's what my sister's right there.
Yeah.
You don't spill a drink on somebody while you're pulling that move.
Right, absolutely.
You take a bad situation and make it 10 times worse.
If you work at a Universal or a Disney World, what would you say? Once a month, once every 3 months, there's a fist fight there. Is that once a week? I wonder what the average is.
And I wonder if the average has gone up because people are way more squirrely after the pandemic. I was just talking to one of my buddies over the weekend. He's like, have you flown since the pandemic? I'm like, no. He's like, you can just feel the tension.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, people are losing their marbles everywhere, and especially on flights and at the airport. And I just saw American Airlines. They said they're not going to serve alcohol in the main cabin of its flights until next year.
Yeah.
No more alcohol for the rest of the year because you people can't be trusted.
We've been grounded for a year as humans.
This just means I got to load up in the terminal.
Oh, yeah, you got to get...
I think even in the, to let you know, at the bars, they're even having the bartenders saying, what is it, no more than 2 or 1, something like that. I think they're putting limits on people. They're saying, stop over-serving these people because you're getting Virginia hammered and she's getting on the flight and causing problems.
Well, if I have to fly, I'm going to be going to Club Jaybird for my pregame.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Get ready. You're going to have to do something. So, craziness. Well, Virginia got a little bit froggy over the weekend. Apparently, Jaybird had put her in a situation she wasn't too happy about, and she's got a major problem with the way he's doing the KVJ horror movie. We'll let you know why next.
40 million downloads strong. Check out the KVJ Show podcast, wherever you get podcasts, or at WRMF.com. Click KVJ Show.
Get ready. Saving starts with Xfinity. Because when you get Xfinity Internet and mobile together, you can save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill over AT&T. Enjoy fast, reliable internet at home and nationwide 5G on the go, included at no extra cost. That means you can connect to everything you love, whether you're a next-level gaming aficionado, an online shopping mastermind, or crushing that research project. So go ahead, stream on all your devices or video chat from anywhere and save hundreds while doing it. Because saving starts with Xfinity. Get Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and ask how to get an eligible 5G phone on us. And for a limited time, $300 back. Don't miss out. Go to Xfinity.com/start saving. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Internet offer ends 9/7/21 and requires paperless billing and autopay. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Savings based on optimized pricing. Actual savings may vary.
Life is already full of surprises, but your tuition shouldn't be one of them. While education costs rise in the U.S. every year, University of Phoenix is committed to protecting you from rising tuition costs with our tuition guarantee. We lock in your tuition so you can count on fixed, affordable tuition from the moment you enroll to the day you graduate from your program. Learn more at phoenix.edu.
UTIs are the worst. I've been there. One year, I had 8 UTIs. If you get UTIs, then you understand how awful the cycle can be. I was taking all the precautions, and cranberry products, they just never worked for me. I was desperate for a way to be proactive. It was hard on me and on my husband.
It was tough to see her in pain, and I wanted to help.
I'm Jenna.
And I'm Spencer.
With Spencer's background in biochemistry
and our shared frustration when it came to UTIs, we were inspired to start Eucora.
At Eucora, we make innovative urinary tract supplements and UTI relief products. Our effective urinary tract supplements finally give you a way to be proactive. We're on a mission to help women get their lives back. And so far, we've been able to help more than 100,000 people. Ready to join them? With our money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Get 30% off when you go to eucora.com/radio. That's UQORA.com/radio.
Our friends at Good Greek Moving and Storage are expanding and growing, and now Spiro and the team are excited to announce that they are now Good Greek Realty as well. They've added to their family, they've added to their companies, and this just means that you get total relocation experts with the Good Greek family of businesses. Good Greek Realty will connect you with top agents in the area. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, the Good Greek Realty team knows their stuff. And the great thing too, when you list your home with Good Greek Realty, get all of your packing and supplies and boxes for free, courtesy of Good Greek Moving. This is just an added perk for you as a customer of the Good Greek family. Our friend Spiro is a trusted partner for over 20 years, relocating, moving, and now selling or buying a home. He and his team can handle anything you need done. Good Greek Realty. Connect with the best online right now at goodgreekrealty.com.
Summer may be ending, but rest and relaxation, well, that is year-round. Save up to 15% on award-winning mattresses at Casper's Labor Day sale. Swing by the Casper Sleep Shop at Rosemary Square or Town Center in Boca Raton to shop for all your sleep needs. From booking a nap appointment to finding the mattress of your dreams or just simply stopping by to shop, their sleep specialists are ready to help you find everything you're looking for. Already know what you want? Great! Call the store to place an order for easy curbside pickup. Build the bed of your dreams and try the new Casper Cooling Collection. It's perfect for any South Florida night. And did you know they even have a dog bed for your best friend? Oh yeah, Casper has something for everyone who sleeps. Visit your closest Casper bed shop in West Palm Beach and save up to 15% on select mattresses, pillows, sheets, and more with the Labor Day sale. Exclusions apply while supplies last. See Casper.com for more details.
Summer's winding down, and we know you want to enjoy what's left of it. But before you celebrate this Labor Day weekend, plan ahead and know all your options. If you drink, don't get behind the wheel. Instead, designate a sober driver or catch a ride service. And if you are the designated sober driver, commit to staying sober. Celebrate responsibly and remember to drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
How's it going, everyone? This is producer Denny's of the KVJ Show, and I do a majority of my shopping at Walmart. I find myself there 2 to 3 times a week sometimes, but I never really got my beef from Walmart. In fact, people are hesitant when buying beef from Walmart, so Walmart teamed up with Bob McLaren and a select group of ranchers to provide America with some of the best Black Angus beef they could find, and that's McLaren Farms USDA Choice Black Angus beef, all natural with no added hormones. I'm not gonna lie, it was one of the most marbled, juicy, tender steaks I've ever had. So next time you're getting all of your supplies ready for a cookout? Make it a one-stop shop at Walmart. Maybe you're cooking ribs, maybe filet mignon, maybe you're just looking for a big T-bone steak. McLaren Farms is the best USDA choice Black Angus beef, all natural with no added hormones. So whether you're grilling this weekend, having friends over, or just hang with the family, stop by Walmart and get some McLaren Farms USDA choice Black Angus beef, only at Walmart.
It's time to get back. Visit your local Sears store for great deals on back-to-school gear. Save up to 30% on uniforms, joggers, hoodies, shorts, and tees. Get back to basics like Levi's denim and Hanes socks and underwear. That's right, they're going to need that too. Find great deals on everything you need to start the school year right at your local Sears store. Come visit us today.
Well, we're in hurricane season. If you're looking at your windows going, I don't know if these things could stand up to a storm, now is a great time to call the experts at B&T Windows and Doors. You know, they only use custom PGT products. PGT makes the best-selling, best-looking, best-smelling, best everything window on the market. PGT is the best product, and then you've got the B&T guys who are the best installers.
Yeah, they're really solid. I watched them work. It was just fascinating in my house, and what they have to do, how they put those windows and doors into the frame of your home. It takes some real expertise, but they're good. They lay down the plastic. There was no mess that was made. When they left, you'd had no idea there was a new door or window by any kind of mess that was ever left.
And that's the way it's supposed to be. The best when it comes to installation, the best product with PGT. Call the guys at B&T and have them come out. They'll come out and give you a full estimate and let you know exactly all the deal and all the details. B&T, windowsanddoors.com.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia way. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. 97.9 WRMF app cash codes.
Your code word is music. MUSIC. Music.
Enter that code word on our 97.9 WRMF app for your chance at $1,000. Good luck in this nationwide contest from 97.9 WRMF.
So, Virginia, you had a complaint with Jaybird over the weekend.
Yes, I would like to file an official complaint with the Screen Actors Guild. I was called to the set of the new KVJ movie, and I showed up on time.
Yeah.
And
hold on. You showed up on time?
I showed up on time.
Did she show up on time?
It was weird because we got there early and we got confused. We thought your car wasn't there. We forgot you had a new car, and we're looking for your old car. So I ran into the store to get money for Rocco.
Okay. Paying off, so you got to pay the kid?
I have a trick to help Rocco with his lines.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes. I'll hold up. I got 20 ones in my wallet. So before his line, I go, Rocco, this is a $2 line.
Okay.
If you nail this thing, I mean, you get these $2, be a big time actor.
Oh, wow.
And his focus was unbelievable.
He was on it, huh?
Yes, the kid did really good.
Look at you. That's a great trick.
He was excited to have his own money.
Yeah. I mean, look.
So how do you bribe Virginia then to get her to focus?
She wasn't drinking, which is not ever good. A sober, annoyed Virginia who doesn't really like acting, not a good.
So what's worse, a sober, annoyed Virginia or a drunk, belligerent Virginia?
Can I please have a day to think about that?
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to give you a legit answer, but I have to meditate on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was real hot yesterday, or on Saturday when we shot.
It was blazing.
She thought we were shooting indoor, and it was an outside shoot.
Is this in your contract, Virginia?
Yeah.
I thought you had something against that.
It's definitely in my contract. I have to be notified of the conditions as it pertains to weather, because I would have dressed differently had I known it was going to be an outside shoot in the direct sunlight.
The first thing she goes, "Wait, it's outside? Oh, man, it's hot out here."
It was so hot.
Kind of set the
I had
tone.
You were not feeling
beads of sweat just rolling down my leg and my body. Ugh.
Oh, when you sign the Sinickies, it comes with some.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got a lot of baggage in there.
There's some baggage there.
Yeah.
There is.
There was no trailer on the set. I show up. There's no
what? No
there's
trailer.
no craft services.
Oh, Virginia.
Non-existent.
How could you even do this?
I mean,
Look, we had to shut down this production for 2 weeks because of a COVID situation.
That's right. Your own.
We're over budget.
Oh boy!
So
yeah.
it's
having
just,
to pay off Rocco.
Yeah, it's getting crazy right now.
Yeah.
Thank you for your patience, Virginia. You only have 4 more scenes.
Okay, all right.
How is the movie coming along? Because here we are getting to the end of August. You are 2 months away from a premiere. Does it look like everything is? We know it's over budget. Is it on time?
We just can't have anything mess up now. Everything's
Okay.
going good, but if Denny's has to leave, or I have to leave, or I get COVID again, nothing can happen.
Yeah.
I gotta film you. You're one of the biggest scenes.
Oh, I can't wait.
But it's gonna
Great.
require you possibly traveling to the woods. Are you okay with this?
What woods?
Well, we'll make it.
The woods over in Harborside, Tiger's Restaurant. I love that place.
Yeah.
Okay, can I shoot in the damn woods?
Good for me.
Instead of in some back alley in
I'm
the
down for
blazing
that.
sun.
It was in an alley.
He had me in the dirtiest alley. I'm
Yeah.
like, where are we?
Right.
Oh man.
I wouldn't normally even drive down this road, much less get out of my car and hang out in
You
it.
think she's tough to work with here?
Oh. It's a lot, huh?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Slum shoot.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know if you saw this, but things are changing on OnlyFans.
We did see this. We mentioned this last week.
Yeah, OnlyFans is gonna probably go under now.
I wonder what it's going to be like because, yeah, as you guys are talking about, they're going to be banning sexually explicit content starting on October 1st.
I thought that was all they did.
They do a lot of that. Now, that's not all they do.
They do foot stuff too, but I mean,
Well,
that's sex too.
That's what I'm wondering if they're going to go more into the specific kink fetish world to where it's not so overly sexual, but you see like feet stuff and, someone holding a balloon.
Yeah, they say that creators will still be allowed to post content with nudity as long as it abides with the new acceptable use policy.
They're probably going Playboy rules, not Hustler, if that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit more like you'll be able to take nude photos and the such, but they don't want the graphic, sexual, explicit content.
Yeah, if I want to do a weird naked pizza thing, I can put the pizza, on me, but you can't put the pizza, in a sexual way. I get it.
You get it.
Well, there goes all
Okay.
my plans for the OnlyFans we had coming with the Juicy Daddy.
Oh, we had so many ideas for the KVJ OnlyFans.
You could still do the nudity. You just can't do anything that's explicit.
This might actually work out better for us because we weren't going to do anything explicit.
You speak for yourself. I was going to put your dad in all kinds of compromising positions.
We were just gonna get weird on them. We can still get weird.
Yeah, you can still do stuff. And the reason why they're doing this, I mean, you're talking about will this be a good financial move for OnlyFans or not? And I guess they think it will be because the problem for OnlyFans is a lot of times these sites, you have seed money that lasts so long. And when you start off, they're losing money hand over fist. You may think that everybody's talking about OnlyFans and it's the biggest thing, but there's still a lot of times bleeding out money. And they couldn't get any big investors or banking partners to jump in because they're like, you're too dirty. We can't associate with you. So this is why OnlyFans is tailing it back a little bit so that they can get some big money in there to keep them afloat. Otherwise, I think they were heading for bankruptcy. So they believe it's actually a better financial move, what they're doing here.
We would have to get weird to where, we incorporate, maybe some ideas with food, your feet, hashtag pizza foot. You take your foot and just dip it in pizza sauce. That's the kind of stuff they're going to start doing. Weird, bizarre things like that.
Well, let's go. I just got a pedicure, so I'm ready to go, and I got bills.
Do you want to try this out, the pizza foot idea? Maybe on our TikTok to see how it does with numbers.
I love it. So I'll pick apart a piece of pizza with my toes.
Oh my gosh,
I'll feed you.
Oh my gosh, I think we got our first video. This is
right.
why we do the think tank idea, because the ideas just start to come. I love it. Look how that evolved. I'm into that.
Let's do it. I want to see it.
Oh, I got my taste buds back?
Yeah.
It's a big day, Kevin.
It is a big day. It's
you
all
want to be a
working
part
out.
of this filthiness?
No, I'm just going to sit back and see how many views it gets.
Kevin just wants to cash the checks.
Yeah, that's it. That's how I work. I'm behind the scenes guy.
We got to prove ourselves first.
Yeah.
All right. So now we have our first concept
I love it.
in the can.
Okay, all right. I love how this thing's taking off. Somebody wanting to know, should they take money for personal foot photos? Kind of an OnlyFans thing. We'll answer the question next.
It's beautiful, it's bittersweet. You're like a broken home to me. I take a shot of memories and black out like an empty street. I fill my days with the way you walk and fill my nights with broken dreams. I make up lies inside my head like one day you'll come back to me. Now I'm not holding on, not holding on. I'm just afraid that you're gone. Not holding on, not holding on. Beautiful mistakes I make inside my head. She's naked in my bed, and I will lie awake, making beautiful mistakes. I wouldn't take them back. I'm in love with the past, and I will lie awake, making beautiful mistakes. Na na na, in my head. Na na na, in my bed. Na na na, making beautiful. It's pitiful. I can't believe how every day gets worse for me. I take a break, I cut you off to keep myself from looking soft. I fill my nights with the way you was and still wake up with broken dreams. I make these lies inside my head feel like they're my reality. Now I'm not holding on, not holding on. I'm just depressed that you're gone. Not holding on, not holding on. Beautiful mistakes I make inside my head. She's naked in my bed, and I will lie awake, making beautiful mistakes. I wouldn't take them back. I'm in love with the past, and I will lie awake, making beautiful mistakes. Na na na, in my head. Na na na, in my bed. Na na na, making beautiful mistakes. Now I'm not holding on, not holding on. I'm just depressed that you're gone. Not holding on, not holding on. Beautiful mistakes I make inside my head. She's naked in my bed, and I will lie awake, making beautiful mistakes. I wouldn't take them back. I'm in love with the past, and I will lie awake, making beautiful mistakes. Na na na, in my head. Na na na, in my bed. Na na na, making beautiful mistakes. Na na na, in my head. Na na na, in my bed. Na na na, making beautiful mistakes.
Still on the clock. You want $1,000. That app cash code is MUSIC, MUSIC. Take that to the WRMF app. Put it in there. Get yourself $1,000. Listen, Boca, Vicky, and Jupiter, just some of the winners that we've had so far. Enjoying $1,000. Not a bad way to go.
No, not at all. $1,000 free money. I'll take it.
Well, that's just it. People love free, easy money.
They don't want to have to work for it.
Right,
they don't want to have to feed their coworker with their feet.
No, they don't. They don't.
Speak for yourself. I am into this idea. I think it's great. Food feeder, or no, foot feeder. That's what it is.
Foot feeder. And maybe we don't just stop at pizza.
I mean, we'll see if this turns into a series.
Now, a lot of times when you get easy money, there's usually strings attached and something weird's going on, and you're like, going, okay,
Yeah,
that just
like
seems too
feet
easy.
and weirdness and shame for your family.
Well, we got another kind of like foot email came in here. Somebody said, while I was getting a pedicure, the nail tech told me that they have a client that loves beautiful feet and is willing to pay big money to receive foot pictures. She said he would be very interested in my petite feet and gave me his phone number. She said he likes different foot poses and environments and will not only pay for my pedicures, but will Venmo me $50 per photo. So I guess what she is, she's almost kind of like the foot pimp.
She is.
Yeah.
She's the Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, she is.
She's recruiting the feet.
Yeah. How crazy, right? So she connects this guy with women with nice feet. She said, so I don't know. Has anyone else had this kind of arrangement before? Is $50 an amount that's reasonable? Considering I feel like he's going to be excited by these pictures, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like this whole thing with Virginia, because of this email right there, this proves my point. The foot fetish community, they will pay money. They are, out of all of the fetishes, they might be the one that pays the most, Virginia.
Interesting.
So what do you think? She said, I'm still in shock by the proposal, but I'm honestly considering it. Do you know maybe what the ins and outs are? I mean, is this going to be good, bad, what?
We don't know anything about all that because we've never done this. We ourselves are delving into it for the first time.
Yeah.
But if anybody wants to pay you $50 for a picture,
we too are just trying to get our foot in the door.
Okay.
we're trying to all get a leg up.
Oh, yeah.
Financially.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it does seem easy. $50 a photo. Imagine if in one afternoon you do 4 photos. That's $200 easy dollars. Your pedicures are now free. You know, depending on where the limit is, maybe 5 to 10 photos a week. You can make an extra $1,000 if this guy's really loaded and twisted.
Just start a new email with no kind of link to where you live or anything like that. Don't have your name on anything where he can find you on social or anything like that.
We have to have a safeguard put in place here so the creepo does not. And I'm not calling foot people creepy, but I'm just saying this guy.
It's just a stranger. You don't know him, so you don't need to let him know where you live or where you work. If you're going to take pictures of your feet, don't take them in your house where he can do that tracking thing and check the location where the photo was taken.
Would you do this? $50 per photo. All you have to do is just take the picture, make it look nice, and then send it off to the client. Would you do it?
Are you offering?
I'm just asking.
Are you the client?
What if you found out I was?
I would do it because who cares? It's $50 a picture. Let's go. What's my limit? How many can he take?
Would you do it, Kev, for $250 a picture? It wasn't your feet, and your face isn't in it. It's just a shot of one of your cheeks on your ass. It's just like you never see your face. It's just weird shots of your butt. $250 a picture. No one knows it's you. Do you do it?
I strongly consider it.
I consider that, man.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, and the only thing, I guess, Angie's got a question that I think is very valid here in the chat room. Why are people paying when there's so much free foot photos out there? And that's what makes me a little bit nervous. Why do they, is it because they are hoping to fire something up with me? And is this going to get more personal than I ever wanted it to?
When you are doing that stuff one-on-one with another person, you have a specific relationship with that person. That's going to drive the foot fetish.
And that's it. I don't want this connection. And that's where I'm like, so it's not necessarily just a photo that is part of the payment. It's that you have some kind of weird, even if it's distant and digital, it's still a connection and relationship with this person on the other end.
To Angie's point, why do people pay for OnlyFans? Why do people pay for porn?
Right.
It's because it becomes personal and it's unique.
It
it's
does.
specific to your own fetish.
And that's what makes it weird and dangerous.
Yes.
That's what makes me uncomfortable, because it's not. When you're that photo, you want to take a photo of my butt cheek or my foot or whatever, you think that's it. I don't know. I just feel like there's still, oddly enough, you get it, Virginia, there's a string.
You might be
that's
opening the
attached.
door.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like this.
You're opening up a door. Now, whether something comes through that door, we don't know. There's a chance.
If you protect yourself, though, and make it so that this person can't figure out where you live, who you are, where you work, you don't want them to have any kind of way to get in touch with you or see you.
Well, and keep in mind, too, you got this weird pimped out manicurist that is the middle person that could reveal more information about you, like what you drive, when you leave, when you have appointments. They could follow you. I just don't, especially in South Florida and sex trafficking and all that kind of stuff. Are you all of a sudden going from taking what you think is innocent foot photos for $50 a pop to now you've opened the door to a very sinister, diabolical world. And they're going, yes, okay, now we've got somebody. Who knows? Are you marked for something? I don't like it. Actually, you know what? I'm out. You're not taking a photo of my butt cheek. I'm out of this.
Too bad. We already took them.
No, no.
I think this OnlyFans is only going to be us two, which we got to get Suits and Denny's involved. It feels weird if it's just me and you. I don't want it to just be me and Virginia.
Do I have to feed Suits?
No, but they need to be involved in the production. We need to be a team. I just don't want it to... Okay, I still want it to be a Saturday. You come over, and just me and you are doing a foot video.
Panda is going to be our videographer.
I have to. Wait, you're going to feed me pizza with your foot in front of Panda?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not doing it without him.
See what happens? You think it's an easy photo, and all of a sudden it gets real weird and twisted, and then you're into something you never dreamed.
Well, now it's like a cuckold foot video, and I think that's going to probably do great for our numbers. Side Panda.
Okay.
Cuckold and foot all in one?
Oh, food foul. It's happening.
Kevin, it's really coming together for us.
I'm glad.
We'll make tens of dollars.
You want to get a boy? You want on this train?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
He doesn't want to get trafficked.
No.
He's afraid of getting trafficked.
Well, Kevin's a church goer. He's got to go to church, and then people will see the foot video. Kevin, you're involved in that.
I don't need to look over the guy next to me in the congregation. He's sharing a photo of my butt or me feeding pizza off somebody's foot or anything. I don't need that.
What have you done with your career?
Right. What are you doing? All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, this is an interesting thing, too. This is kind of like a trap, and I never even thought about it. Never even really heard of the concept. You ever heard of love bombing? Any idea what it is?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I was reading this. I'm like, wow. It really, that's why I don't trust anything. Everything seems to lead to something else, and there's always a hook that you weren't planning. You sell $50 foot photo, next thing you know, you're getting trafficked. You think you're in a great relationship? Nope, you're being love bombed. What is it? I'll tell you next.
More KVJ next on 87.9 WRMF.
Sleep Number beds are so comfy, so cozy. Seriously, it's my favorite place in the whole entire house, my Sleep Number bed. I get the best night's sleep. When I sleep in hotel beds, even the fancy hotels, I still want to be back in my own bed because my mattress is the best from Sleep Number.
These beds are therapeutic. If you are a member of the bad back community, like myself, they do help you greatly. I keep my number at 100. Kevin, what about you?
I go 45 for mine, and I love Sleep Number. Boy, I tell you, when you got to make sure that your immune system is really cranking, you know what sleep does? Getting 8 hours of sleep, solid sleep, man, it boosts up your immune system so well so you can fight off these things that are coming after it.
And right now, you discovered the Sleep Number 360 smart bed. It's the biggest sale of the year. All beds are on sale for a limited time. The new Sleep Number 360 Queen C2 smart bed, just $899, plus free premium delivery and setup, but it does end today, so you must get in there. I went to the mall at Wellington Green.
Locations all over South Florida?
Yeah, like Palm Beach Gardens.
Or go to sleepnumber.com and tell them the KVJ show sent you in.
Summer's winding down, and we know you want to enjoy what's left of it. But before you celebrate this Labor Day weekend, plan ahead and know all your options. If you drink, don't get behind the wheel. Instead, designate a sober driver or catch a ride service. And if you are the designated sober driver, commit to staying sober. Celebrate responsibly and remember to drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 11. Truck accidents require special attention. Sometimes trucking companies put their drivers in a difficult position, and accidents happen. Driving without sleep can be as dangerous as drunk driving. Loads can be too heavy. Evidence needs to be preserved for inspection without delay. Some trucking companies hide insurance, but we know how to find it. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Life's always changing, and when life changes, a lot of your bills tend to change too. It suits a WRMF, and whether you're getting married or maybe even divorced, maybe you've got a new driver in the family, or whatever it may be, changes can make it hard to keep driving with an affordable insurance rate, and that's why I want to tell you about Direct Auto Insurance. They understand your situation, and they're willing to work with you unlike other insurance companies. You can get in touch with them by phone at 1-877-GO-DIRECT or visit them at directauto.com. Plus, they've got over 400 locations you can stop by and talk to them about your insurance. They'll give you affordable affordable rates, even with a poor driving or credit record. A lot of insurance companies, they hold it against you, and it becomes very hard to get those good rates. Direct Auto is not going to hold it against you. Make sure you call, click, or go in today, 1-877-GO-DIRECT or directauto.com. Find out how you can get flexible payment terms. What I love about Direct Auto Insurance, you choose when, how, and what you're going to pay. It's 1-877-GO-DIRECT or directauto.com. Take on the day. Start saving today and keep on driving with Direct Auto Insurance. Rates and pay plans vary. Lower down payment is not savings. Terms apply. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
When it comes to air conditioning, one of the most important things about picking an air conditioning company is making sure that they care about customer service. I'm telling you, it's South Florida. You don't even want to think about going a day without your AC. You will be miserable. And that's why I tell everybody, customer service is the most important. And Cooling Advisors cares more about customer service than anything else. This is the most important thing in their business plan. They're family owned and operated. They've got over 70 years of experience and they know their craft. They're local right here, just like you and I. And Cooling Advisors has an amazing special. If you do need a new system, like I needed one, this is the same special that I got. $500 off your new system with 0% interest for 12 months. My neighbor just got this same special. She's putting in a new system. She loves their 5-star review service. Seriously, if this is the most important thing to you, and it should be, this is the company for you. CoolingAdvisors.com.
Hey everybody, Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage and Rocket Companies. Last year, we saw historically low mortgage interest rates. In fact, over 1 million homeowners took advantage of refinancing or buying a new home with Rocket Mortgage. What you may not know is that interest rates are already starting to increase again, and it's likely that trend is only going to continue. Our team of experts is standing by to help you save before rates go up. With an official mortgage review from Rocket Mortgage, you'll see just how much money you could save by making a move right now. Don't look back over these next few weeks and wish that you had taken action. You could save hundreds on your mortgage payments or pay off your home loan earlier than planned. You could even take cash out of your home to pay off high-interest debt, complete home repairs, or bulk up on an emergency fund. When you want to secure a low rate, Rocket can. Call 833-8ROCKET or visit rocketmortgage.com.
Rocket. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Music this hour.
When you need a laugh, you need our mobile app. Download it free. Just search 97.9 WRMF. Now back to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF.
I mean, this is diabolical. Diabolical, Virginia. I had never even heard of it either. But beware, love bombing.
Oh, I know what this is.
I didn't.
This is a trick. And you hear a lot of girls talking about how this happened to them, and they really believed it. They really believed it.
Well, it's crazy and it's psychotic is really what it is. Now, maybe you've been through this. You start dating somebody, and they are amazing. Everything that you ever wanted in a person is characterized by their declarations of love, the gifts that they shower you with, all these kind gestures. They're too good to be true. And that's what love bombing is. So they get you basically on this hook, and then look out, because here it comes. They say that the relationship starts, it's intense, it's all-consuming. And they say what happens is the love bomber can only sustain this for like 6 to 12 weeks. It's not a long period of time, but it's enough to get you on the hook. And then after that initial period, the gifts, the compliments, the trips, all the reasons why you love them in the first place, it dries up, and quickly. And they say it's really diabolical because the intent of love bombing is actually to confuse and blind you, to put you in a position where you can now be controlled. And they say that narcissists are typical of doing this. They do love bombing.
So the person that's love bombing, they do this, but they want to keep you around. They're not ghosting you. They're keeping you around to keep you under their spell.
It is kind of a game where they want you on the hook. It's about them. They're narcissists. They're all about themselves, but they use this love bombing tactic. And it's really dysfunctional, and they say it's a sign of a lot of abusive relationships. And they say that love bombing is often part of the larger pattern of abuse in which the abuser will idealize you, then devalue you, and then they discard you.
And sometimes what they're doing, they're love bombing you and they're setting you up.
Yeah.
And I've read a few and listened to a few podcasts recently of these love bombing guys that actually were trying to get your money.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They'll love bomb
Yeah.
you and then they'll fleece you financially.
Yeah.
They'll open up credit cards in your name. They'll do all this stuff. They'll charge up your cards and you don't even realize what happened. And then all of a sudden you go check and you're like $30,000 in debt, and bam, he got you with the love bomb.
I think love bombing can happen to anybody, guy, girl. It's not just a guy thing. I think a woman could love bomb a guy as well.
Yeah, they say that really what it is, it's a tactic of a narcissist. And they say what will happen sometimes, even listen to this, you might have love bomb 2.0. You get with somebody, they're showering you with compliments, gifts, they're too amazing. It dries up in 12 weeks. You start to lose interest and you start fading away. Then guess what? They say they could start the cycle all over again.
Oh.
And that's what makes you doubt. And you're just in your mind, you're twisted. You're like, I thought they were so amazing. And then like, I don't know, they're kind of jerky. And so imagine if you're telling your girlfriends or guy friends about what's going on in this relationship. And now you start to sound like a nut job. Because you're like, they were amazing. Oh, wait, no, they're terrible. No, wait, they're amazing again. So you're like, okay, so what are they?
If they're not consistent, you got to get away.
Yeah, they say there's two different kinds of love bombers. There's the grandiose love bomber, where they use big gestures like expensive gifts, elaborate vacations, fast and intense declarations of love, and deep emotional conversations to draw you in quickly and keep you off balance. There's also the quiet love bombers that suck you in entirely into their emotional world. And you may feel this intense need to rescue or take care of them. They say the quiet love bombers often have heartbreaking sob stories and share too much too quickly.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
I was
They
like,
hook you with
wow.
the sad tale to get you, reel you in.
Yeah, like one of those guys on F-Boy Island. He told everybody he was a widow and that he was an adopted Russian orphan. And they were like, oh my gosh, we love him.
What network is FBI on?
You haven't watched F-Boy Island?
I have not.
That is just your kind of programming.
What? What is it?
It's a show. And the girls, they date these guys. Half of them are F-boys. Half of them are really there for the right reason.
Okay.
And they have to figure out who's there for what reason. And they pick a guy. And if they pick an F-boy, then it's bad.
Okay, so
the F-boy tricks them.
So it's Love Island, or it's The Bachelor, or it's Bachelor in Paradise. Or
Yeah, it's
okay.
the same thing.
It's the same.
It's the new hotness.
Got ya.
F-boy Island.
The new hotness.
Is that on Netflix?
I don't know where it is.
I think I did see it on Netflix. I think I was
Did
scanning
you?
through there.
Well-
I don't know why. I scanned past it last night. I was on a couple different platforms, so I'm like going, who would watch F-Boy Island?
Well, I don't see
Like, what garbage?
I don't see an NBC or an ABC signing that show.
F-boy.
I'm like, wait, what is this? F-Boy Island?
But a lot of them, they come in hard. They try to love bomb these girls on this
Yeah.
show
Yeah.
to get them to pick them. So if you can see the tactics they use, girls, you can realize, okay, this is what the love bombing looks like.
This is just like what they did on, Brett Michaels' dating show, Flava Flav. Some there for the right reasons, some are there not. Who's there for Brett?
Totally.
Yeah. Okay. There's just a lot of games out there that people are playing. The manipulation is crazier than ever.
Kev, the dating world is a jungle out there.
Mm-hmm. Quick programming note, I don't see it on Netflix. So.
It's on HBO Max.
Okay, that sounds right.
And I was on HBO Max last night.
Yes, I just looked it up.
HBO Max got a lot of programming I would never expect them to have.
They do. We were there last night because we went and watched the new Suicide Squad movie, the one that had John Cena in it, where it's more bald than long.
I heard it was terrible.
I fell asleep. So
I heard it was not good.
Really?
That's what I heard.
I didn't know what to expect. I mean, there was a couple lines in there that were kind of funny.
Well,
but
that's when you know it's not good. When you're bragging about, there's a couple lines.
yeah, I didn't find it to be awesome.
Okay.
So, Just my own take. But, yeah, watch this love bombing. I'm learning new things. The F-Boy Island. I mean, my gosh, I'm walking away so much from this segment.
Bird, I predict F-Boy Island is just your game.
Well, I mean, I'm obviously going to watch it now.
Yeah, it sounds just like his game, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, this is just his kind of thing. Coming up here in a second, another question somebody sent on the mic drop about their father dating again. They want to stand in the way. Should they? We'll discuss next.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I could take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you. Moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. I believe that you're for me. I feel it in our energy. I see it's written in the stars. We can go wherever, so let's do it now or never, baby. Nothing's ever too far. Glitter in the sky, glitter in our eyes, shining just the way we are. I feel like we're forever every time we get together, but whatever, let's get lost on Mars. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, dance my ass off. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, dance my ass off. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
You know, you can use that 97.9 WRMF app for so many cool things. Streaming the station live, getting the KVJ show regular show and after the show podcast, and also sending us cool messages and winning $1,000 cash. Another app cash code is going to be dropping at 11 a.m. Then you got 1, 3, and 4 p.m. today to win $1,000. And leaving us those messages is really easy and cool. And I love it, too, because we can play your voice on the show. So if you got a question, any comment, something you want to get to us, just use the WRMF app. You got all the different things that you can do and ways you can get a hold of us right there on the bottom button bar. Angela had sent this in. Would like our thoughts on this.
My mom died about 3 months ago, and my mom and dad were happily married for 27 years together. But 3 months after my mom's death, my father is now dating a new woman. My sister and I think it's just way too soon for our dad to be dating. He was just married to our mother 3 months ago. And I hate to say it, but I just can't help but wonder if there was some overlapping there. So we want to confront our dad about this, but our two brothers think we need to mind our own business. My sisters and I just think that 3 months is way too soon for our dad to be dating someone else. So should we bring this up to our dad and tell him how wrong we think it is?
I would not.
No, do not bring it up to your dad because you're wrong.
You're wrong.
You don't get to decide when somebody picks up the pieces and starts dating again.
I understand that it's a shock to the system because your entire life you had your mom and your dad. They were a couple. Now 3 months later, dad's with somebody new. But it's really, it's not your job. Your dad and your mom, they had their relationship and she passed on. She's not here anymore. So it's more for you. Than for your dad.
Right.
You want to do this because you don't feel comfortable with it. Your dad's moving on because he's probably grieving.
He's entitled to that.
He is entitled to that.
Well, he's trying to heal himself,
Yeah.
and this may be one of the many things he does. Who are you and your sister to think that you can call him out and scold him for trying to feel better and live again?
I mean, I understand why it's weird. I get it. But this is one of those things in life where you have to, in my opinion, suck it up and deal with your own emotions and not make your dad feel bad about this.
Well, and if you love having a great relationship with your dad, then don't rock the boat on this. You're not going to be a sleuth and investigate and, okay, maybe there was overlap. I don't know. Then,
And just because there's 3 months after does not mean there was overlap. That's not a true thing.
Yeah.
It does not mean that at all.
That's your own
Stop,
paranoia.
Stop. You and your sister, stop. Y'all are busy and y'all are getting involved in stuff that your nose does not belong in.
and you just lost your mom, and you're doing things that could jeopardize the relationship with your dad now.
Yeah.
And you're grieving too.
Yeah.
And so you need to just let it just all kind of settle. And then there may be a time, maybe your dad brings it up to you eventually.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, as the dad, too, it'd be cool if he recognized that it's weird for your kids.
Yeah.
Because it is. It is weird for your kids.
Don't let it get to the point that Dog the Bounty Hunter is going through. 2 of his daughters aren't invited to his wedding this weekend because they were against Dog dating after their mom
Well,
died.
It would be nice if people could communicate how they feel to get it out, to move on, but not make it be a thing. Not everything has to be turned into a thing.
True. Okay. That's a great question. I hope that helped out, Angela. You got your own little dilemma. You can just use the mic drop feature on the WRMF app. You always wonder, and I'm wondering this right now because I'm freezing and I'm always cold anywhere I go anymore. But apparently there is actually a biological reason. Because remember we talked about this about 2 weeks ago here on the show about why it seems like nobody can get the right temperature in the office?
Yeah.
There is actually a biological explanation why women are always freezing at work. I'll tell you why next.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
In business, it's never just another day. Every day is the day. It could bring your biggest order yet, or a new cyber threat. Whatever the day holds, with Comcast Business, you'll be prepared. With a network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses. Comcast Business Security Edge to help protect your connected devices, and a dedicated team available 24/7. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with a fast and reliable internet and voice solution for $35 each a month for 24 months for 2 years when you buy both. Or ask about our best deal on a gig speed bundle with a $500 prepaid card. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com to learn more. Offer requires enrollment in paperless billing and autopay through My Account. Ends 9/19/21. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 35 megabits per second internet and 1 voice line. Early termination fee applies. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change.
I always feel great sending friends, family, whoever in to see the team at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. It doesn't matter who I'm sending them to see. Maybe it's Dr. Rankin or Dr. Dev or Dr. Bauermeister. Maybe it's Crystal who does all the injectables. Doesn't matter who I'm sending them to see. I know they're going to the most experienced, most respected practitioner. This is a big deal when it comes to picking a plastic surgeon or picking an injector. You want somebody who's experienced. You want somebody who has tons of beautiful reviews written about them and their work. That is the team at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. And now with offices in Jupiter and Fort Lauderdale and Miami, there is one near you. Seriously, go online and read the reviews. See what real patients are saying about their experience at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. Go see the before and afters. You will really be impressed. This is the place where you're going to feel like you're listening to and truly cared for. aquaplasticsurgery.com.
This year, staying home has taken on a whole new meaning.
But a new color and a fresh coat of paint changes everything. You can trust CertaPro painters to handle every detail. Listening, prepping, and painting worry-free. Get a free estimate from CertaPro painters today. Times may have changed, but CertaPro painters' local service and expertise remains the same. To get your painting project started, go to CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated. License information available at CertaPro.com.
Mr. and Mrs. Flavor, thank you for joining us.
Great to be here. I'm Barry, the flavor of berry.
I'm Janet. I'm bitter.
And I understand your son is the flavor menthol?
Yes, he's the menthol in a menthol cigarette.
He's such a disappointment. Out there getting people addicted, being used by big tobacco to target black people. He could have been a lozenge.
Menthol cigarettes are harder to quit than regular cigarettes. Find out how to quit today at tobaccofreeflorida.com.
What's up, everyone? This is producer Denny's of the KVJ Show, and I'm always on here talking about my house. I love my house. And today in the studio, I got Wilson from Ideal Lending Solutions. And I know when my wife and I bought our house, we had proof of income, we had a decent credit, but we didn't have much savings. But luckily, as a first-time home buyer, we were able to put down 3% as our down payment. Wilson, is that still an option for people to do?
Absolutely. And the common misconception, especially amongst first-time homebuyers, is that they need 20% down payment just to get into that house. And that's not the case. With programs that do allow as little as 3% down payment, it's easier than ever before to qualify for that mortgage to get you into your dream home.
The things I loved about Ideal Lending Solutions was their 5-star service, their attention to detail. They just made the home buying experience a great experience for my wife and I. Check out Ideal Lending Solutions at their website, affordthedream.com, or give them a call, 844-99-IDEAL.
Ideal Lending Solutions is an equal housing lender, NMLS 237341, a division of American Financial Network, Florida license MLD 891. Not all applicants will qualify.
We are compassionate. We are community. We are your neighbors. We are always innovating. We are dedicated to making South Florida healthier. We are healthcare that cares. We are Baptist Health. To learn more about Boca Raton Regional Hospital and Bethesda Hospital East and West, visit baptisthealth.net/Palm Beach County.
They've got so much inventory at offleaseonly.com. Do yourself a favor. Go hit up the website and check out the cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. Doesn't matter what you're looking for. They've got thousands and thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans in stock. Seriously, every price range. Everything from that first car all the way up to that luxury car. Rocco was so impressed. They've got Teslas on the lot. They've got Maseratis. I mean, you name it. Doesn't matter what you're looking for, offleaseonly.com has it. And they have the no haggle, no hassle price, upfront pricing, where you're not negotiating with a sales guy. It is easy. It is smart. It's the best way to buy a car. Offleaseonly.com.
Hi, it's Randy, and time to take a Randy road trip. Just by downloading our 97.9 WRMF app, win that $100 gift card courtesy of Discover the Palm Beaches. Perfect time to win, too. Get out and dine during Palm Beaches Restaurant Week, August 16th through the 31st, with the best restaurants in the Palm Beaches. Exclusive prefix menus you're going to love, from fine dining to neighborhood favorites. A 2-week celebration you don't want to miss. The Palm Beaches Restaurant Week, August 16th through the 31st. Visit palmbeachesdining.com for details and participating restaurants. Presented by Discover the Palm Beaches and the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association.
Trust MD now for all your COVID-19 testing and prevention needs, from PCR and quantitative antibody testing to vaccination. The healthcare professionals at MD Now are here to help you return to normal life now. Visit mdnow.com to find the clinic nearest you and walk in today. MD Now provides fast, affordable urgent care 365 days a year at more than 55 state-of-the-art physician-led clinics. For all your COVID-19 and urgent care needs, walk into your nearest MD Now clinic today. To learn more, visit mdnow.com.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
It was amazing. Nobody could agree on a good consensus temperature for an office. I thought we were easily going to settle on 72 to 74, and it was radically swinging. And a lot of the guys were typically around 68 degrees is ideal, and some of the ladies were as high as 78 degrees for an ideal temperature for an office place. And then the fight was coming with, well, just put on more clothes, have a space heater. And then they were like, oh, well, you take off more clothes.
So that's where remember that the feminists got mad and they were saying this is a sexist issue where men control the air conditioning and women have to take it.
Yes, for too long you've controlled too much.
Yeah.
We're taking our AC back, Bird.
Well, I got to say, I'm one of the few men in the world that has never controlled much in this world.
You're a white male with zero power.
Well, it's kind of interesting because I guess there is some kind of biological reason why women are always freezing at work. And this will likely always be a thing, whether you want to call it sexist or not. They have found that a woman's actual core body heat is slightly higher than a man's. So their extremities are actually a lot colder. So if your hands and feet are cold, the rest of your body will soon be shivering. And it kind of works out that way, and it has to do with the actual core body heat. And the women's is slightly higher than men's, and that's why, in a sense, your hands and feet start feeling cold at work, and you're like shivering.
You men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With those...
Getting paid more for doing the same job. You disgust me.
Mm-hmm. Well, and they do say that is kind of a stat, is that it does seem that most offices are set for the temperature that is comfortable for a man.
You pigs!
Yeah.
In your 3-piece suit.
Yeah.
Drinking your $11 coffee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, coming up here, we got the After the Show podcast.
Oh my gosh, it's over?
Yeah, dude.
Are you not ready?
Oh, my gosh.
You got your taste back and lost your brain?
What was that? Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
That's the sound of, oh, no.
Wow.
That's the sound of, oh, Kevin, please don't ask me for my thought of the day right now. Oh, no.
This one's going to suck.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
This is not too
Are you agreeing?
This is not too good. We got knowing others is wisdom. Knowing yourself is enlightenment. Know yourself, then you can know other people. Knowing other people, you know the world.
That one sounds made up.
It's not.
That one sounds like you just found it and you're like, oh, yeah, I'll go with this.
It's on weakquotes.net.
Okay, yeah, so it's good, yeah.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.